right, YouTube, TikTok, thank you for coming in tonight for the live show. I appreciate you guys. Meant to get in here a little bit sooner, but better late than never. So let's get into a quick market update. Gonna title this one, Waiting for Alt Season. I don't have much news to cover, but we're gonna be going over predictions for the market, how we're gonna finish off this year. A little bit of news to cover, but not much. We'll get into the Q&A here pretty quickly. At the time of this recording, Bitcoin is hovering around 47K, Ethereum at 39. What do we have in the green? We have not much is in the green right now. Avalanche and Luna are still holding pretty good. They've had some good action. XRP's back in the red, it looks like. Yeah, 86 cents for XRP. But we are above the 86 cent launch pad for XRP, so that is good to see. But for the rest of this year, we're expecting the market to just be trending sideways. We could see some more downside action. And I'm looking to catch this alt season pump in the new year. I think that there's going to be some new life breathed into this market, but not until then. YouTube, I see we got 7 folks here in the chat. Appreciate you guys for coming in tonight. Okay, we're going to get into this market. A little bit of news to cover. I think I got my sound and the stream all set up. Looks like we're good to go. I think I got rid of the echo, and now we are doing a better screen share. So you guys should be able to see this, see the chart work. Okay, let's zoom out. We tapped at 91 cents. That was just a little bit ago. Yeah, that was just yesterday, 91 cents for XRP. So I'm looking for us to just hold this 86 cent launchpad level. You can see all the moving averages are coiled up right in here. So that is good. But if we go take a look at Bitcoin, it is trending down. And we definitely could go back test 42K before we continue up. Be prepared for that. What did we just do here? Okay. Let's zoom out to the 4-hour chart. Take a look at this. So you see this channel that we're trading in right now between 52K and 45K. We're holding 45K pretty well. That wick down to 42, that was that crazy liquidation event. But we're right in the middle of this channel here. Okay. So, I mean, as long as Bitcoin holds sideways and we don't start closing dailies below 40K, I think that we're still going to be all right. We're still going to get that alt season pump into the new year. But yeah, there's just no life in this market right now. As far as from here till Christmas, people are out of money, okay? And the institutions are doing tax loss harvesting. So they're selling off their positions, getting ready for a fresh P&L into the new year. So I'm not expecting any action really until then. If anything, we'll get more dump. We'll get more sideways action until then. Sound is good. Sound is awesome. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, James? Okay. Thank you for coming in tonight, YouTube. Like I said, not much news to cover. So we'll get into the Q&A here shortly. Let's see what Digital Asset Investor has to say. We did have Commissioner Roseman has resigned, and this is terrible news. We lost another good one. He was one of the good guys in there fighting the good fight alongside Hester Pierce at the SEC. So there's 5 commissioners. Roseman and Hester Pierce were 2 of the good ones that are trying to see cryptocurrency and innovation thrive here in America. And then the few others there with Gary are basically traitors to the United States, sellouts to Wall Street, and they do not want you to win. At the end of the day, they don't want to see you win. TikTok, what's up? Thank you for the sunglasses. I appreciate the gifts, John. Thank you. Thank you. We're not going to do any battles yet, okay, but we might get into some battle action later on. In the meantime, I just wanted to cover what's happening here in the market. Beth, what's up? How's it going? Okay, what's this here? Norman Reed joins general counsel at Binance. Oh, look at that TikTok hat. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. It's a good look. Covers up my bad Great Clips haircut. No, really, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. YouTube's doing good now. I think we're up to like 2,400 subscribers. So that's steady growing. If you guys haven't seen my most recent YouTube videos, they basically explain how the whole new financial system is going to be rolled out. We have about 1 year until all of Swift's network is going to be moved over to the ISO 200. And that's going to be in November. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, John. Appreciate those gifts, man. April said she's heading back to TikTok. That's right. Yeah. So, guys, we're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. Appreciate all of you. This was huge news, though. I need to make a TikTok about this one. The Saudi British Bank has launched an instant cross-border transfer service for the U.S. corridor powered by Ripple. Okay. SABB, Saudi British Bank, is not only the first Saudi bank to join Ripple's network for blockchain technology, but is also the first bank in the region to offer near real-time USD settlement for its corporate clients. And what's critical about this, guys, is they're settling the petrodollar with Ripple, with RippleNet, with XRP. Remember, they're moving everyone that's using on-demand liquidity is settling with XRP now, right? There's still some other other offerings with RippleNet, but all of on-demand liquidity has moved to XRP. And this is the petrodollar being settled on the Ripple network. This is what runs the world right here. And you're seeing Ripple make incredible progress in that Middle East region. Massive moves over there in the Middle East. You love to see it. Not to mention that they're dominating APAC, that's Asia Pacific region, okay? And then we're seeing them in Africa as well. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate all of you guys. Massive news. I love what this guy says, whoever this is, Saudi Tube on Twitter. XRP holders. Babies curl, walk, and lastly run. But our babe is going to fly sky high. I love it. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the gifts. Base in the chat. John, thank you. Okay. This is it right here, guys. Curl, walk, run. But our babe is about to fly sky high. A whole new world arrives 2022, guys. Base, that's what your name is. Jono. Shout out to Jono. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Look at this Wall Street. The mainstream news is turning against Bitcoin, and you love to see it. I've been stacking IOTA lately. Absolutely, Mike. I'm actually looking to add in IOTA. It looks like I might actually be able to set up my Bitrue account. I thought that I was banned from Bitrue before, but I think I can get in on it. Can I do a video on how to set up an XRP trust line? Go to Crypto Leo's page. I know he has one. He has multiple tutorials for all the airdrops and all that. I don't really do tutorials, but Crypto Leo, I know he's one who has done some tutorial videos for you. What's in the background? I'm just in my office right now. Will XRP be the reserve currency or SDR? Yes, I do believe that XRP will be used as one of the SDRs. Yes, it is meant to be a reserve liquidity token. Reserve status, just like the United States dollar. Liquidity, just like a G10 currency. Thoughts on central bank digital currencies and social credit scores? It's all coming. It's already here. Many countries have already issued the social credit score and their central bank digital currency. We're going to see, I think that most, like 90% of the central bank digital currencies will be rolled out by 2023. Prosperity Fund, what's up? How's it going, man? Cup and handle forming with XRP. Yeah, the XRP chart is looking solid. Back up to that 86-cent launch pad. Remember, guys, we went from 20 cents to $3.80 in a month back in the previous bull run. So right now, we're getting a head start. We're at about 80 cents to $1 before we go on the end of the run parabolic move. Now, the 4.236 Fibonacci extension takes us out to about an $8 price, give or take, for XRP. So that's my target, $7 to $13 in the next month or so. Okay, you guys know what's about to happen, though, over the next year, over the next 5 years. But in the meantime, if you're just looking to catch that little pump, yes, we're only going to go to $8 this bull run. Then we'll probably have an 80% pullback. You guys will get scared. You will capitulate. Jed McCaleb will dump a bunch of XRP. Some bullshit will happen. What percentage of my bag will I sell if we hit $10? I'm looking to sell 5% of my bag at $10, 5% if we hit $20. John, I appreciate those gifts, brother. You're making it rain over here on TikTok. Thank you, guys. Yeah, digital asset investors staying over the target. Shout out to John Dean. Shout out to James Phelan. The whole gang that's staying over the target. What's David Schwartz tweeted out recently? He's chilling in Antarctica. He went and visited the aliens in Antarctica, so that's good. Glad to see David meeting with the higher-ups. Earth is flat, let's go. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to make some money in the meantime. Flat Earth, globe, I don't care. Just trying to figure out how to provide for my baby girl here in the meantime. God, the baby's coming close, guys. Coming close. I'll let you guys know. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We're not talking about aliens tonight. Don't worry. John's got the campfire. YouTube, sorry, I'm behind on your questions. Let's get it. Okay. When will the next bull run start and end? I think that next year we get a utility run kicking in. Okay. I don't think that we're going to be in the 4-year cycle like we've been in with Bitcoin. We have a utility run to occur, and it's going to happen next year. We know this because Swift is telling us that they're rolling over to ISO 222 by November of next year. Okay, and they have 11,000 financial institutions and over 4 billion accounts in 200 plus countries in their network. And they're going to be using XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, and Algorand. The chosen stablecoin is USDC. And I've been looking closely. Quant is kind of ISO. I can't confirm that it's like actually ISO. I'm seeing that it's kind of tied in. It's like not the ISO 222 protocol, but it's something different. Quant is solid. I am a fan of Quant, but yes, Bay is expecting. Yes, I will have a baby girl here in the next month. And that's why I say a new world arrives, 2022. Appreciate you guys for joining me. XRP will be $10. Yes, I do believe that we catch a pump to $7 to $13. And I've already gone over this so many times, but the lawsuit is coming to that critical timeline. Thank you for the antlers. I appreciate that. Maze 1 911. Thank you for that gift. What is the time? Okay, yeah, discovery has been extended, but it ends on the 19th of January. 90% of SEC lawsuits settle in discovery. So we have a 9 out of 10 chance of settling by next month. Okay. But just the hype alone, and if XRP starts to run while the rest of the market's trending sideways, like Bitcoin, Ethereum trending sideways, and XRP starts to go on a tear, all it has to do is break above that $1.40 level, and the FOMO will kick in so hard. If XRP just runs back up to that $2 level, It could go to $2 overnight, and then within a week it could be at that new all-time high for sure. What is my beverage of preference? When it comes to Matthew with the Galaxy, let's go. The intergalactic reserve currency of the quantum financial system. Matthew, I know you got a few of those little precious tokens. Thank you for coming in tonight. Beverage of choice. Okay, yeah, if I'm trying to get crazy with it, Crown Apple is my chosen secret sauce when it comes to hard A. And then with beers, I like light, cheap beer. I don't do the dark stuff, but be responsible, guys. Buffalo Trace, yeah. CeeLo and Solana not ISO. I don't believe that they are ISO, no. But they were mentioned by the World Economic Forum, so they're definitely in a spot, I think, in this new financial system. If XRP is going to $100 plus, why would you guys short the crap out of this at $10? Serious question. I'm not gonna be shorting XRP. No. I'm only gonna take 5% 5% of my bag. I'm gonna take profit if we reach out to $10. Will Ethereum go to zero? No, I don't think. There's too much big money already in Ethereum. I could see the potential for the SEC to slap them on a wrist with a little fine. But all the white shoe boys in Wall Street got in on Ethereum really early, so that's why Ethereum was catching a pump this, bull run. But like I always mention, there's so many competitors here to Ethereum. Just in the top 20, you have half a dozen, if not more, like 10 competitors to Ethereum just in the top 20 coins. Solo drop worth the wait. I'm trying to catch the pump before the airdrop with Sologenic, and then I'm going to transfer all of my Solo back to XRP. Not planning on holding any Sologenic for the airdrop. Just trying to catch the pump. Already took out my initial investment. So right now, all I have left is the house money in profit. But Sologenic absolutely took a massive dump today. 37% right now. It's at $3.34. I do think that it will catch a pump, hopefully to $7-10 is kind of the target I'm looking for. I'm not going to wait around for it to go to $10. That's going to be a huge psychological number. If Solo starts to move, I'll be looking to exit back at like $7. But yeah, I will not be holding any Solo for the snapshot. They just announced today that there's going to be another airdrop for Solo token holders after this airdrop. Between December 24th and December 31st, there's going to be an additional airdrop. I forget what the token's going to be called. It looks like they're trying to give an incentive for people not to dump Solo right after the airdrop occurs. I have not looked into the project that they're going to be given an airdrop for. It's supposed to be a smart contracts layer 1 protocol. But I think just on the surface level, quick take, it looks like it's just an attempt to get people to not dump their Sologenic after the airdrop occurs. But yeah, I'm going to be out of Solo by the airdrop most likely. Thoughts on VVS? I have not looked into any of these DeFi platforms as far as like giving you a thumbs up or a thumbs down on any of them. I say tread lightly, be careful. It's like gambling in the meme coins and NFTs. So if you want to hit it up, hit it up. As soon as you can make your initial investment, you need to pull it out. That's what I would recommend. That would be my advice. You're dumping after or before the snapshot, it's going to be before, most likely. If we can catch a pump back up, I'm going to look at to exit at $7. So I already sold out at $5.55 with Solo, and I just took my initial investment out. And then if we get back up to $7, I'll probably sell like half of what I have left. Cosmos down to 21 bucks. That is a project I'm looking at getting into. God, I'm really just hoping that Bitcoin does like a Christmas dump. Right now, guys, I'm sitting in cash. I have not invested in like a week or two. I'm sitting in cash. I am not doing any futures trading right now. Okay. I lost enough money this year. So right now I'm just sitting on the sidelines with cash, ready to add to my positions that are the ISO coins here. Because if I'm going to be caught holding any bag, I want it to be these ISO coins. If I'm going to be caught holding any of them. Whatever happened to the Spark token? Matthew, good question. So, dude, I don't know what the hell is going on with Flare, why they have not launched their network yet. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on Flare to launch their network. And in the meantime, we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. XRP and silver, yep. Corium. Corium is what the airdrop is for the Sologenic holders. Yeah, Corium. Looks to me like it's just an attempt to get people to hold on to their tokens after the airdrop because they know that in almost every airdrop, there's a huge dump after. I need to get some silver. I need to get some more. I don't have any precious metals besides the freedom seeds and the freedom shooters. Or the seed shooters, I guess I should say. What are my thoughts on the commissioner resigning from the SEC today? Bad news. Bad news. Algo still a buy? Yes, I'm looking to re-enter Algorand. It's what was it at? Like $1.30 today. Let's go to Algo. Yep, I took profits on Algo at $1.39 back in September, but we are back down to $1.30 right now. So I'm going to be looking to re-enter that position. Specifically, I'm going to buy probably on Coinbase because I can receive 4% rewards for staking my Algo on Coinbase. Maybe there's a better place too. I don't know. That might not even be the best place, but Matthew, I have no precious metals, dude. I know. I need to get some silver at the very least. Yeah, dude. I don't know why I don't have precious metals yet. Every time I think about buying precious metals, I buy more freedom seeds and yeah. How is HBAR going to be used in the new system? Well, Hashgraph is a more advanced technology than blockchain. So that's what Algo is. Matthew says, get it together. Yeah. Mike has a few shekels of silver. Yeah, I definitely want a few. The return on freedom seeds has been better than silver over the last little bit, but we know that silver's been suppressed. We know that. Let's get it, dude. Thank you for coming in tonight. Ledger X. Yep, I like Ledger. Will Ethereum go to zero? Already answered that. Yeah, no. I don't think that Ethereum goes to zero, but I don't believe that Ethereum is going to be the smart contract platform. Way too many competitors. Way too many competitors already ahead of Ethereum. If it didn't have the free pass, it wouldn't be in the position that it is today. If the sellouts like Gary and the other Wall Street crooks hadn't have gotten in on Ethereum years ago from the very beginning through private sales put on by Joseph Lubin, Vitalik, and everyone else that ran that little scheme, it wouldn't be in its position that it is today. It was the first of its kind smart contracts blockchain. So it's like Bitcoin. It's like, okay, good job. Yes, it has a place on the history books, on the shelf, but we're moving on. The world's moving on. When is XRP going to $2? What's up, Chase? How's it going, brother? We're expecting a pump into the new year, man. There's going to be, guys, think about this. If the whole crypto space is basically like moving sideways and everyone's freaking out, thinking that we're in a bear market and that like this is the end of the run, and then we come up on this discovery phase ending in the XRP, well, the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, and they have a binding agreement between the two parties where they have to discuss a settlement for 14 days after that discovery phase ends. So think about that. The rest of the crypto space is going to be dead, and there's going to be so much speculation around this case. What do you think is going to happen to that price at that moment? Everybody's asking me what freedom seeds are. Let's see. Yeah, so Algo and IOTA are the only ISO coins that I don't hold, unless Quant is actually included in that list. I don't have any Quant. But right now, I hold XRP, XLM, XDC, Electronium, Casino Coin, Sologenic. Do I have anything else? I think that is it. No NFTs, no meme coins, no bullshit. Protocols that will run the new financial system. Very simple, boring strategy. YouTube, what else do you guys got? Let's go rapid fire Q&A. Let's zoom out on this. Let's go to the daily chart for Algo, see where we're trending. Okay, yeah. So in September, that's when I sold around $1.39, which is down like right here. Yeah. So I was early. I missed a lot of gains on Algo. It was a small investment, but yeah. Okay, we're seeing where Algo's at right now. It's at a critical moment right now. Boy, a lot of these coins, they're right on the edge of a cliff. Algo does have good support though at like $1. God, yeah. If we see Bitcoin dip another 10%, guys, these alts are going 20 to 30%. So just be ready for that. That's the confirmation that I'm kind of waiting for. I want to make sure we don't do that before I invest any more crypto. Do you need to have a certain amount of Sologenic to get the airdrop? No, you just have to hold Sologenic or XRP and open the trust line. Guys, thank you for tapping the screen and sharing the stream. YouTube, appreciate you guys for tuning in, hitting that thumbs up button for me. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Nicole, thank you for joining us. Casino Coin since 2017. Yeah, and see, that's the thing with Electronium, Casino Coin, XLM, IOTA, and XRP. Those are the 5 coins that have not hit their all-time high since 2017. So those ones have all been suppressed heavily. John, I appreciate the boxing gloves. Thank you, brother. I do not hold Alliance 1, no. Let's go, Brandon. Do I see Bitcoin pulling back to 40K this month? Yes, 42K. But as I was showing you guys, we're holding 45 actually, so we don't have to go back down to 42K. That was just the previous wick down, but that was kind of a flash crash. Flash crash. If you look at all the daily closes, which is these bars, we've been closing dailies above 46K since December. So we're holding 46K on the daily chart really well. Which, God, I don't even like talking about Bitcoin. It's freaking ridiculous that we even have to talk about this irrelevant piece of shit blockchain. What's Ethereum doing? Thoughts on Filecoin? I am a fan of Filecoin. Don't own any. But I'm looking to enter Filecoin, actually. Thank you, John. Ferrari dealership, perhaps? Matthew, what are you talking about, Ferrari dealership? Are we buying Ferraris? Is that the move? No Lambos, but Ferraris? I need XRP to at least hit like $2 before we can do Lambo time. Just kidding. I need XRP to hit much higher than that. And I will never buy a Lambo, ever. Okay, Ethereum's holding, yeah, that 37. We've been closing all of our dailies above that 37, so that's good. We really need to hold that 37K for Ethereum. I like Filecoin a lot, but it's so early for data storage. Yeah, Filecoin has an interesting, unique use case utility. And there are more data competitors coming into that space. The whole data, like AI market there, a lot of competitors coming into that space now. I was just looking heavy at Filecoin because Greg Kidd, who was an earlier investor into like Facebook, Twitter, Ripple, he's made a lot of smart plays. He's invested into Filecoin. I know that. So taking a quick look at that one. Not a quick look, a good look at that one. It ends where it begins. The anniversary of the lawsuit is coming up. Amen. Amen. What did Poole just post? 12/22/21. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got 2 days to go. Yeah, what we're looking at. Oh yeah, H bar. H bar down 4% today, holding 30 cents. Yeah. Why'd Sologenic dump so hard? I don't know why Solo dumped so hard. Probably just like, yeah, people just taking profits. What is the purpose of an airdrop and why do they do it? Just to grow the network, really, I think is what the purpose of it is for. Like with Sologenic, they're just trying to get people to use their DEX. That's what Sologenic is. It's a decentralized exchange built on top of the XRP ledger, and then they're also building an NFT marketplace on top of the XRP ledger as well. So that's what Sologenic's doing in a nutshell. And the total supply of Sologenic is 400 million coins. So the giveaway that they're doing right now is 200 million, 100 to XRP holders, 100 to Sologenic holders. I think that they're just trying to get people on their network, get people to use it. I do expect Sologenic to pump before the airdrop, yes. I think people are taking profits right now, but then it should run back up as people are trying to get back into Sologenic for the snapshot. There's going to be more of an incentive to hold Sologenic for the airdrop than it is XRP as far as what you're going to receive. You're going to receive probably less than 1/10 of a Sologenic per XRP that you hold. And you're probably going to receive at least like, it'll probably end up being about 1 Sologenic for each solo that you hold. But Sologenic price is probably going to dump right after the snapshot. I'm interested to see what XRP does after that snapshot, because I think that you're going to have a lot of people doing what I'm doing. They're going to be moving back to XRP. Like their Sologenic investment came from XRP. Now it's going to go back into XRP. It's not going into like other cryptos. I think it's going to go back into XRP. So although XRP will probably have a manipulated dump after the airdrop just because they love shitting on XRP holders. But then after that, I think you're going to see XRP into January, like I've been talking about. It's just a setup into January. Stellar looking sexy at 25 cents. Look into Futura Finance and Multi-Chain Capital, please. Yeah, I guess I'll take a look at that. The exact snapshot is on the 24th of December. Good thing we got 100,000 XRP. So Wendy walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, I can't even repeat that." Shout out to everyone in the chat tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being rowdy and crazy as usual. What do I think about Crow? They're killing it in the marketing game. Utility, yeah, there's a little bit of utility, a little bit of function there, providing liquidity on that exchange. I don't get excited about Crow, to be honest. I don't get excited about. I don't get excited about 99% of these cryptos though. Helium is up 8% today. That's interesting. I can't with you guys. Yeah, Maximus. Thank you, Max, for tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys. Where is George W. Bush? You are losing your gas. We're going to be here all night. This is a marathon stream, by the way. We're going to be on here for hours on end. Oh my gosh. Okay, if XRP breaks $2, I am starting an all-time high stream. I've decided that. If XRP breaks above $2, we're starting a 24/7 stream until we get back to all-time high. I'm not going to start it till we get to $2, but once we clear $2, we are going to get this thing pumping. I will single-handedly get XRP to pump just a little bit. Why did the Yacht Club Gorillas NFTs get so big? I don't know, dude. Hype. They got celebrities to pump it and shill it to people just trying to flip NFTs. I'll finally be in profit. A lot of these altcoins have gotten down to an attractive price, but because they've already hit their all-time high this bull run, I'm waiting. Like Quant's one of those that I'm going to wait for the bear market to pick up Quant. NFT's a rug pull right now. Yeah, I mean, there's just no utility or use case in 90% of NFTs right now. That's just the facts. My nose is itching. Why is everyone in Antarctica? Schwartz, Garlinghouse, Schwab. Probably cutting deals with the extraterrestrials, the interdimensional beings. So if you have XRP on Uphold, you just get the solo airdrop. You have to open up the trust line if you want the airdrop. GRT thoughts. Graph is an interesting project. I might look to pick up Graph during the bear market. I don't know. What the hell is it supposed to be? The Google of blockchains? Every freaking coin here has a story. And that's what I'm going to use the bear market time for, is to look into some of these projects. But just so many of them. I look at them and they just don't get me excited. See, it's just another data protocol. Yeah, I don't know. BitBoy pumped it. BitBoy promoted it. So if they paid BitBoy, then they must have some money, because we know that he doesn't do that paid promotions for cheap. Right? So I don't know. Everyone's got a story. What else? Let's see if Dark Defender's giving us an update on the charts. Getting an airdrop voids the government buyback of XRP. Actually, in the buyback proposal, everyone would still receive their airdrops. No new update. Okay, whoa, hold up. No, we do have a new update from Dark Defender here. Where are the U.S. stocks headed? You can get Elliott Wave International's take in their free report, Stock Market Cliffhanger. What the hell does this say, though? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I do think that the top is coming in for the stock market, though. Just like Bitcoin. The major stock indexes, whatever you call them, the Dow, the NASDAQ, they are reaching out to their 4.236 Fibonacci extension, just like Bitcoin is. So Blockchain Backer's been talking about this lately, how It's all lining up perfectly. Bitcoin's topping out, stock market's topping out. What's the new like trend is for calling out Nancy Pelosi and all of our Congress members for the illegal trading that they're doing. This is a setup. So this is a theory that I have in regards to everyone calling out Congress for the illegal trading that they're doing. If I don't think that they're really going to pass any laws, but even if just the pressure, the public pressure gets Nancy and these other guys to sell off their stocks, you're basically asking these Congress members to sell off the top. So basically, you're going to get them to sell off the top before the stock market collapse comes in. This is a setup. Rosie Rios, she's hitting the prime time now. My first interview on Cheddar News discussed everything from Unicorn Hunter Show to cryptocurrency to the economy. Enjoyed it very much. I'm going to have to check that out later. Let's open that link in a new tab so we can check that out later. Rosie Rios doing her thing. Love to see it. Love to see it. She's doing that whole Unicorn Hunter Show, which is like Shark Tank for crypto. At least I think that's what it is. Maybe it's just tech. Maybe it's just specifically tech. So that's good. Rosie Rios tweeted out the Cryptoons NFTs on November 22nd. That's crazy. Why did someone just ask me if I took the experimental trial? What do you think? Do you guys think I took it? You think I tried it out? No, I wanted to go forward. Go back to Rosie. I wonder if Rosie got paid for this or if she just posted. Look at this, is funny. 589 day, the final 4. That's awesome. I wonder if the Cryptoons paid Rosie for that. I'm a clone now. Solar and Blocktopia, your thoughts? Metaverse is just a lot of hype right now. None of them look interesting to me. What are these? Thank you for coming in the chat tonight. Bear market is in effect. I think that we're going to see an altcoin run here. I don't think that the bear market is in quite yet. NBA Top Shot NFTs. Yeah, you know, that might be interesting. I know that there's a lot of attention in sport card trading right now. So Top Shot NFTs, yeah. I mean, guys, there's money to be made. You just got to know your shit. If you're trading sport cards or NFTs, whatever it is, you got to know your shit. And you have to understand that most of them don't have real utility. So make your money and run. Take your money and run. You know, don't get caught holding the bag on those. What are the trends on Twitter? Let's take a look. Sorry, guys, I didn't have a lot of news for you guys, but I just wanted to hop on and do a quick update. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, YouTube. If you can hit that thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate that. TikTok, if you can tap the screen and share the screen, I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, boring. Irrelevant. Oh, but look, 45 is trending. Straight pure blood, baby. Whatever. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah. Okay. I think you guys have, yeah, we have a much better shot here now on YouTube. I think I figured out my stream. We figured out the audio. We figured out we are sharing the window. So I think you guys can take a nice good look at things here. The charts. What's our XRP back at? So same thing that Bitcoin's been doing, right? The same channel. The whole market's just moving sideways. But XRP is one that's holding really well. Holding really well. 76, actually, if you look here, we're on the daily chart, but we're closing dailies above 78 cents. Some wicks down to 76. Yeah, we're doing that. But yeah, good support at 76. Looking to break 91. Why not just set up a few buy limits for coins you're discussing and try to catch a wick? Steven, I mean, that's the move. That is the move. If Bitcoin drops another 10%, these alts might go another 20, 30%. So that is the move. Thank you for hopping in here, guys. I appreciate you guys. Matthew, I appreciate that. Fireworks. We need some fireworks next month, man. What's going to happen in 2022? The new financial system will get rolled out, but they're going to collapse the existing current one before they roll out the new one. We could have a nice, smooth transition to this new financial system, but that's not how these people work. These master manipulators, they're going to make sure that we bleed before they switch it over. Dominance, what are you talking about? J. Beal, what's Bitcoin dominance at right now? That's a good question. Let's take a look. 40. Okay, yeah. Bitcoin dominance is at 40 right now, 40%. Now, I remember talking about this a while ago. If we go back 5 years. Yeah, okay, so the dominance was back down to 36% for Bitcoin when XRP was reaching out to its all-time high. So, I mean, guys, look at this chart. It lines up perfectly, the Bitcoin dominance chart. Look at these peaks, right? Before this, Bitcoin mostly dominated the market before this anyways, but right here, if you look through 2017, right, you have these tops that come in and then we drop off. And that's when XRP and our altcoins like XLM also topped out. So Bitcoin in that similar territory after dumping here. Man, the setup for next month is awesome. It's just over the next week, like through Christmas into the new year, it's going to be sideways. They might shake us out. Like they might just shit on us on Christmas and dump the market another, 10%. Wipe out of, billions out of this market once again. Will the feds let the collapse happen next year? Hyperinflation. Good question. Good question, XRP currency. The Fed does not have any good options. Okay, they either continue to pump and we're going to hit inflation, hyperinflation, or they do what they are telling us they're going to do. If we take the Federal Reserve at their word, they're telling us that the pump is done in March and then they're going to raise interest rates 3 times next year, aka kill the United States economy. That is what that is going to do, aka kill the stock market. Wipe out 50% from the crypto space. That's what that means. So I want you guys to be prepared Because even though I think we might catch an alt season into January, into March, we're not looking good. Okay, that's the timeline. That's the timeline that we have. When will the UBI be implemented next year? We already have so many social programs already implemented, but the UBI is coming. I mean, even before we have specifically a UBI, look at all the programs that are out there. Look at all the free money that's been handed out. If they get that Build Back Better, which they're not for now, it's been shut down, but they want to do the Build Back Better bill. But the Federal Reserve, who controls our economy and our monetary policy, they're pulling the plug on this thing. The Fed is rug pulling us next year. That's what they're telling us. They're like, hey guys, yeah, inflation's a problem, so we're just going to rug pull you. So it's like we either get rug pulled or they just inflate it, and then the purchasing power of our dollar is going to decrease by, 7% is the current inflation rate. The inflation rate in Turkey, let's look that up. I want to get the exact number right now. If you look at Turkey, that gives you a glimpse of the other option. So in 2020, the average was 12%. Let me go to news right now. They're still cutting in interest rates. So our Fed chairman is telling us that he's going to raise interest rates, which in a debt-based economy, that's going to crash the price of all the assets that have been bought up because of our debt-based economy. In Turkey, Erdogan is forcing their central bank to continue to cut rates so that he can continue to inflate their currency. They raised the minimum wage. I forget how much they just raised the minimum wage by, but the official rate has hit 21% in November. So in Turkey, they're at 21%. In America, we're at 7% right now. So these are the two roads. These are the two options that the Federal Reserve has. If they inflate, okay, if you're holding assets, the price of your assets are going to go up in value. But if you sell off and go to replace those assets, like AKA your house, you're not going to be getting as much house for your dollar, right? So you could take profits on your real estate, on your business, on your cryptos. But the purchasing power is going to decline. 7% year on year, 21% in Turkey. We're going to be somewhere in between there. Or if we take them at their word and they actually follow through with it, they're going to stop pumping and injecting money into this market by March, and they're going to raise interest rates 3 times, effectively destroying the debt-based bubble that has been blown up since the crisis in 2008. So, guys, I try to keep things simple, and I just want you guys to be prepared for this, okay? The good thing about owning hard assets and these blockchains that are actually going to be around and run the new financial system is we're hedged either way we go. We're hedged either way, okay? That's what we're doing, is we're hedging on both sides. The buyback looks like a good option for the Fed because it would take care of the debt. That is what's interesting about the buyback. Does it sound crazy at $37,000 per coin? Yes. But just the proposal, it gets the corporation that is the Federal Reserve through the DC corporation that has been running us for over a century now, hijacked our country. It gets them to admit that they have a debt issue, and it gives them an opportunity to reset it, to restructure their balance sheet effectively by making a deal for XRP. I don't believe in the buyback, though, because there's more XRP in escrow than there is in circulation. Amen, Matthew. Amen. Amen. Jay says sell your house for XRP. Not financial advice, but take profits. Take profits. Take profits and get right with God, huh? That is the only advice I have for you guys. Take profits and get right with God. If you don't believe in God, believe in good vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in God, do you believe in good vibes? Just roll with that then. Okay? Cheers. God bless you all. Yes. Yep. Yep. How much XRP do they need? Wouldn't the Fed want as much XRP as possible? Well, shit. I mean, if they were able to get just 5 or 10 billion XRP from Ripple, they would have 10% of the supply. I mean, they would be a whale. Let's go to the XRP rich list and see how much they would need to be to really be a whale in the XRP space. So there are 5 accounts that have over 1 billion XRP. Did I get that right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So if they had 5 or 10 billion XRP, they would effectively become probably the largest account in the XRP network. So we have 5 accounts with a balance that's over 1 billion. It doesn't tell you how much total they have, but the total equals 11.9 billion XRP. Let's go with percentages. So the 0.01% of account holders has over 7 million XRP. So the people that have a billion XRP would probably be in the 0.0001%. That's where they would be. If the Fed had 5 or 10 billion, they would be the top holder. The only account that would have more XRP would be the locked up escrow account for Ripple. No, Ripple does control the escrow account, yes. But the community could make Ripple burn that escrow account. That's what's also interesting. I don't think that we need to burn any XRP. However, if we had an 80% network consensus, they could vote to burn that escrow account. So it's like it's locked up in an account that gets released to Ripple, but it only will be released like on those certain unlocks, and it'll only be a certain percentage of the XRP that's remaining in escrow. If Ripple doesn't do anything with that XRP, it goes back into escrow to be released. I forget what the timeline is. Right now, at the current pace, all of the XRP that's in escrow would be released by 2025. But if you look at what Ripple's been doing over the last year, they've been returning 80% of the escrow unlocks back to the escrow, which just keeps it essentially in control of Ripple. Or Ripple in control. That would be crazy if they burned any. Yeah. So that's the thing that really proves too the XRP is decentralized. Because if you had 80% of the people running the network come to a consensus, they could choose to burn that escrow account. How did I know 2 weeks ahead that Bitcoin was crashing on the 4th? You nailed it. Well, I didn't exactly nail it because I thought that another Bitcoin top was going to come in. But I was saying that the Bitcoin bull run is over and that it was going to roll over after that. And we knew that because Bitcoin has been following the moon cycle where it's hitting a cycle high around the new moon and it's bottoming out around the full moons. I know it sounds crazy, but just pull up the moon phases on your trading view indicators. Don't just think that I'm crazy for saying that. Go look at the charts. Over the last year, it's been spot on. Tops around new moons, dump or bottoming out around full moons. So the new moon on December 4th was when I thought we would top out and then roll over. That's how I knew. And I got to give a shout out to Waters Above Crypto for showing me the moon phases and that pattern, and Blockchain Backer for showing me that Bitcoin had reached out to the 4.236 Fibonacci extension. That is how we've come up to that. BC Backer for technical analysis and overall market thesis. Waters Above Crypto for the secret sauce, moon phases, astrology, numerology, how it all ties together. If you're crazy like me and you think that stuff's kind of fun and interesting, Waters Above Crypto has the secret sauce. I took those two smart guys' advice and what they had to share and put together my prediction. Blockchain Backer was calling for a top around, what was he saying? 74K? BC Backer was calling for 74K or around there. Waters Above Crypto was calling for 144. I figured that we would be topping out between 72 and 84. I thought that Bitcoin was for sure going to hit 72K because Bitcoin equals 72 in simple gematria, but obviously that didn't line up. It hit 69. Is Ethereum done this cycle? Ethereum can still move. Yeah, Ethereum can still move. How much XRP do the big banks own? Well, I don't have an exact number for you. I want to look at this. When did Ethereum... Oh, wait, if we got to go back, I forgot. It's so funny when you zoom out on the chart and you think that, this wasn't 2017. This was 2017. So it looks like Ethereum hit its all-time high back in the 2017 bull run on January 12th, 2018. Let's zoom in there, actually. Yeah, so it looks like January 12th of 2018. So that would tell me that Ethereum can still stretch out. The problem with this bull run is there's so much money in the memes and the NFTs and all that shit, all these like staking platforms. There's so many other competitors to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that's why the Bitcoin dominance and Ethereum dominance is not as great. But that would tell me that Ethereum, if it follows historic patterns, could potentially top out again. What was the all-time high this bull run, though? It was, let's zoom out. What was it? 4,800 on November 16th. So that was just a month ago. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it could maybe approach that or get close to that. But the other thing to consider is that Bitcoin topped out on November 10th. And Ethereum topping out on November 16th would already confirm basically the pattern that we've been watching in the past, where Bitcoin tops out and then Ethereum follows, then the altcoins go on a run after that. So basically that's already happened. November 16th, Bitcoin topped out on November 10th at 69. What do I think will occur with digital currency in 2022? Regulations will hit. That's going to be the big thing. The overall financial markets and the stock market, like I said, I'm expecting a major pullback. And when regulations get dropped on the crypto space, it will be a short-term bearish thing that happens because a lot of cryptos are scams, Ponzi's, don't have real utility or use case. So when regulations hit, a lot of the scammers, they're just going to close up shop and be like, okay, our time is done. If they haven't already done their rug pulls and headed for the private islands or whatever, that's going to be it for them. Once regulations drop, we will have clarity, and it will be short-term bearish because we got to weed out all the bullshit in this space. And it's just like the tech bubble of the 90s, right? Like AOL used to be it. Where's AOL now, right? Netscape used to be a huge thing. Where's Netscape at, right? You're going to see the same thing here. 90% of cryptos are going away. And I know that that's kind of hard to think about, but there's over 10,000 cryptocurrencies. So if 90% of them go away, you're still sitting with a good chunk of cryptos there. But there's only going to be a handful of winners. Look at the tech space now. You have half a dozen companies that run the whole world. That's what we're looking for in the cryptocurrency space as well. There's going to be about half a dozen protocols: XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, Algorand, just to name 5 chosen ISO 222 protocols that all 11,000 financial institutions in the SWIFT network will be rolling into by November of 2022. There's a handful of them. Okay. USDC seems to be the chosen stablecoin right now. Tether, it's a ticking time bomb. I've been talking about this for a while. Tether is a ticking time bomb. Sorry, YouTube, let me see what you guys have been saying. XDC, thoughts on that? It's going to be big in trade finance. Big fan of it. Also, ISO 200. Do I think there will be a flip the switch moment or a more of a long, slow institutional adoption? I think there will be a flip the switch moment, yes. Yep. Especially for XRP. Because XRP is a liquidity token, so you need it to be kind of have an agreed upon or set price to provide that liquidity for the markets. For example, if Swift was going to say, okay, all of our payments are going to be settled with XRP, they would need XRP to go to a 3-digit price, even if they had the total circulating supply of XRP, which is 46 billion. If they only had, let's say, 5-10 billion XRP to run Swift's daily volume, XRP would have to be at an even higher price, 4 to 5 times $100. Basically, I've done the math. It's like if they only had 10 billion XRP to settle Swift's daily volume, XRP is at a $500 price, at least, bare minimum. And that's how that's going to work out. They're not going to get the total circulating supply to settle these networks. Me and you are going to be holding our XRP. So when we talk about market cap, bro, how could it ever reach those prices? Well, Swift's daily volume is $5 trillion. Total market cap of the whole cryptocurrency space is not even at $3 trillion anymore. So that's how. Electronium's carbon neutral. That's good. That's good. God. 27 trillion sitting in Nostro Vostro accounts. Exactly. Yep. And that's why they won't use XRP. Yeah. Please tell me why they're not going to use XRP. I'd love to hear your reasoning behind that. We just saw, what was the news that we just saw? I don't have it anymore. The Saudi British Bank is now settling the petrodollar. That's oil money. You realize how big oil money is? The rest of the world is eating up XRP, and they're setting up deals with Ripple behind the scenes. We get these little public announcements, but I guarantee you there is billion-dollar deals happening on a daily basis behind the scenes with Ripple. Matthew, that's interesting. HBAR competition for XRP? No, I don't really think so. HBAR can't actually do 10,000 transactions per second. That's actually not true with HBAR. Like it can, but that's not completely true. So Hashgraph is good technology, but no, it's not really competition. HBAR has no partnerships that how do I say this right? HBAR doesn't have 10% of the partnerships that Ripple has. And HBAR, the caliber of partnerships they have don't really compare to the partnerships that Ripple has. Unless HBAR is cooking up some deals behind the scenes that I don't know about. XLM for retail, XRP for banks. Yep, exactly. Yep. XLM is a front-facing retail payments network. XRP is a back-end wholesale payments network. Let me run through the ISO coins real quick for you and what they are meant for. XRP, you have wholesale payments, and I would also include derivatives in that as well. XLM So XRP's wholesale payments, that's big payment volume, trillions of dollars daily just in Swift alone. XLM, you got payments, more retail front facing, okay, for little guys buying coffee and whatnot. XDC is for trade finance. Now, trade finance is a $19 trillion market, very big. If XDC just gets a percentage of that, you're going to do well with your XDC investment. IOTA is for the Internet of Things. So that's going to be the new smart cities, the smart grids, your refrigerator talking to your phone, talking to your chip in your brain. That's what the Internet of Things is. Algorand is for smart contracts. Okay, it's a smart contracts layer 1 solution. Okay. If all the tokens will use Ripple network, why would you buy other cryptos than XRP? Well, like I just went through, you do have different use cases. Although XRP will be used in trade finance and is an enterprise solution, you have XDC, which is really focusing on that. And the whole, one of the major selling points for XDC to businesses, corporations, and enterprises is the hybrid blockchain. So it's a public-private hybrid blockchain. So they could have on the public record, on the public ledger, they could have their transactions, but then they also could have a private, basically a private version of the ledger for businesses, corporations, enterprise solutions, which is huge. It's just like how Ripple said that they're creating a private layer for central banks. It's because central banks don't want to show their balance sheets to the public ledger, but they want to have it in a silo, a private silo, walled off garden for central banks. God, it's going to be massive. But then you have, like I said, IOTA for Internet of Things. XRP is not really meant for that, although it can handle a lot. To your point, I am invested in XRP the most heavily because the target market, the addressable market, is the largest one for XRP. The wholesale payments, the derivatives, you're talking about hundreds of trillions, quadrillions of dollars is in the derivatives market. Okay, so that's why it's my number one holding. How do I like Quant? Interesting project. It is on my list of coins that I want to acquire. XRP back up to 87 cents. It looks like it's pushing back up. Let's go to the 15 minute. Let's zoom in here. Do I think the DAI will survive regulation? I have not done enough deep dives on DAI. So on the 15-minute chart, yeah, over the last day here, we got a good little uptrend, but nothing to get exciting about yet. Okay, we're basically just trending between 88 and 85. So H bar will fail? No, H bar is not going to fail. It's big in Asia. It's big in, I think they have some good partnerships over in Europe. Will XRP replace Swift? I think that Swift will adopt XRP. Swift will work with Ripple. I don't think that Swift is going away. What Ripple is doing is they are onboarding the old financial system. Basically, when you show up with the best deal to the table, they either have to adopt or die. That's what this technology is. Either you adopt or die. So Steven, sometimes you mention coins on your wish list, but in other videos you say no other coins besides XRP and XLM matter. Why sweat the small stuff even at all? Well, it's just to be diversified, like a little bit, when you're like over 90% in XRP, there's a little bit of risk there. It's just about getting exposure to some of these other protocols that I do believe are solid. And especially with this bull run. Like the reason why I have XLM right now is because I still think that XLM can do a 10x this bull run. And I'd like to catch those gains. And I'd like to, if somehow XRP doesn't do a pump this bull run, but XLM does, I want to catch those gains, So that's why. It's just, I don't know. You can only invest so much money into one project before you need to diversify, at least somewhat. Delilah says, I'm a bit skeptical of XLM because of Jed McCaleb. Am I crazy to think that way? Yeah, no, I wouldn't trust Jed either. He's a little sneaky guy who's been behind the scenes since Mt. Gox. So, yeah, he's a little sneaky character. Yep. However, because of who Jed is tied in with, I do think the XLM will be used. He has ties back to the Federal Reserve and other big players like that. So I would expect XLM will be adopted. You can't run the whole, this whole new financial system on one blockchain. XRP is ready for all the money, but you're going to need some of these other blockchains to run some of these networks. Matthew, you're probably right. That's why I never invested in XLM, just because out of principle, Jed McCaleb. But yeah, quant at 175 right now. Would Clam be your second investment choice? Did you mean XLM? Oh yeah, XLM. Yeah. XLM or XDC would be my number 2 choice probably. ICP down to $22. Wow. XRP still suppressed, absolutely. Rothschild's Island, also located next to, I won't say those names, but yes. Isn't it interesting what's coming out? There is so much truth coming out on a daily basis. And I still have people commenting on my posts telling me that nothing has happened. I'm like, man, if you really think that nothing has happened, you are asleep, my friend. You are asleep at the wheel. And you're most likely going to miss out on these opportunities. Filecoin at 34. Yeah, it's getting good. Getting good. I just want that bear market confirmation that we're not heading into a bear market before I start adding into my positions right now. Yeah, exactly. Because they watch mainstream news. Yep. Absolutely. Who else do we want to look at here on Twitter? No, I don't want to go to Catherine Juan. HBAR XLM. XLM for me. Rodney is down in Tasmania. Dude, that's wild. Thank you, Rodney, for coming in from Tasmania. That is wild, bro. Yeah. It's crazy what's happening across the world right now. We're all fighting our battles, right? In each country here, we're fighting our own fight. So XRP Joker saying, Thank you, John, for the TikTok gifts. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate you guys tapping the screen, sharing the stream. All you real ones out there. Appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm gonna run and grab another adult beverage real quick. I'll be back in just 17 seconds. Matthew with the big heart. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the gifts. Okay, give me 17 seconds. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. YouTube, I'm going to leave you guys looking at the XRP. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Let's zoom in. Arlene, thank you for that rose. 5-minute pump chart. Let's get it. If we all go buy XRP right now, we might be able to pump it to 88 cents. That was for Betty. Thank you. 17 seconds. Let's go. Okay, we are back. I had to get Bay some tea while I was out there. Pray for Australia. Shout out to Australia. Yep. Keep fighting the good fight, folks. Appreciate you guys. Did I see that the DTCC liquidity reset due to take place January 3rd? Robin, I don't know if I have seen that. That sounds familiar. The DTCC. What is that again? Let me take a look at that. The Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. Oh, yes. That's right. Solo is pumping? Max, are you serious? Let's catch that solo pump, baby. Let's go. Max, what the hell are you talking about, brother? Oh, no, it did just jump from 344 to 350. Okay. Do I have solo on here? I don't even think that I have solo on TradingView. There's nothing for solo. That's so unfortunate. Can't chart out solo. But you are right. It did bump back up to 350. I'd love to see solo pump. Yeah, Robin, send me that link about the DTCC liquidity reset due to take place January 3rd and the Fedwire Fund Service migration set for January 4th. Where is any article about the Rothschilds owning XRP and also David Schwartz visiting? Steven, here's the deal. The Rothschilds invested into SBI Holdings. They do not have a direct investment in XRP. They invested into SBI Holdings, and SBI Holdings owns a chunk of Ripple. Let me pull that up. How much of Ripple does SBI own? I maybe it's that 8.7%. Okay, SBI owns 10% of Ripple. Yeah. So I can't remember if the Rothschilds invested 8.7% in SBI. I think that's what it is. The Rothschilds own 8.7% of SBI. So people got that misconstrued. They don't own XRP. They're invested into SBI, which is a major player in Japan. Major. Big fan of XRP. One of the biggest fans of XRP right now that's actually using XRP. Am I still bullish on XRP? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Being suppressed right now, but yep. Yep. Yeah, so that's where that connection is. People got that twisted. Solo is recovering back up, 353. Let's go. H bar, yeah, I mean it's solid. H bar's caught some recent hype on TikTok, so I don't know, be ready for them to dump it again, essentially. But I mean, it's a solid project. It's one of those I don't own now. I'm gonna wait for the bear market to accumulate. Hedera doesn't have much room left to go this bull run. It really doesn't. My targets for it were like $1 to $1.50, but let's go to the chart. Let's zoom out. 4-hour chart. Yeah. Yeah, remember it topped out at like 55 cents. When was that? That was back in May. You got wicks up even higher than that. But yeah, it was about 55 cents back in September, sorry, for H bar. But I mean, you see that trend. Yeah. Rosie Rios, anything from her? Nothing new, major from Rosie. Just doing her thing. Let's go back to the 5-minute XRP pump chart. Okay, we just got some red candles on the 5-minute. The 5-minute pump chart, let's get it. XLM has done absolutely nothing. Yeah, just like that last bull run. XRP, XLM, both suppressed. They pumped last. They pumped the hardest. If you look, last bull run, XRP did like, 26,000%. And then XLM did 11,000%. So they were both in like the top 5 as far as percentage gains in the last bull run. The full 4.236 Fibonacci extension for XLM takes it to like 350 is the level that I'm looking for XLM to get out to. My targets were always $3 to $5 for XLM, but the way that this is playing out, I'm just looking for it to catch up to like 350, maybe $4. What's up with the SEC shakeup at the market top? Yeah, a lot of people are sad to see that we lost one of the good guys at the SEC today. How much will it be worth when they have all world banks? Yeah, I mean, they're working with over 50 central banks, Ripple is. We just got a fat green candle on the 5-minute. Let's go. 87 cents. Check it out, folks. Nothing to get too excited about, but we are catching some green. Sorry for getting excited. Where do I think XDC can reach to? It's all-time high. XDC already did what? I was just hoping to catch it up to 50 cents because it topped out at 20-something cents. 19 cents was the all-time high in August. Yeah. So really, I'm just trying to catch XDC. If it can just get back to like 30 cents or pump to like 30 cents, maybe even 50. But it's already hit its all-time high this bull run. So, the market cap's only at 1 billion though. So to go to 50 cents, we're only talking about the market cap reaching up to like 5 billion. It's not going to take much. It won't take much at all, but it's been really suppressed. How does anyone else believe it was a glitch the other day? My gut says it was a liquidity test on the quantum financial system to see who is awake. I believe that these all are tests. There is no such thing as a glitch. Humans create these systems to put for inputs and outputs, so they are designed to do just that. So something had to have been going on. You absolutely called it on Bitcoin. Well, I appreciate that, guys. It was close. It's funny because a lot of people are like saying that, you nailed it. But then I have like the haters who are coming in. You were calling for another top. It's like, yeah, bro, I was calling for Bitcoin to hit at least 72K. It topped out at 69. I thought a second top was going to come in on the new moon and that we would dump after. I was saying that the Bitcoin bull run was over. Everyone was crying and mad at me for saying that. And it did play out pretty much just like that. We just didn't get a second Bitcoin top. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. And I give credit to Waters Above Crypto, BC Backer, the only two guys that I'm really following for technical analysis and predictions. Ethereum back above 4K. Bitcoin at 47.8. Are we all catching a little pump right now? The whole market just moved up together? Is that what we did? Let's take a look here. BTC. God, I freaking hate talking about Bitcoin. Oh, we did. Okay. Here we go. 47.9. Now this is the 5-minute chart though. So this is just within the last 5 minutes. I guess Bitcoin's been printing some green candles on the 15-minute chart here. So basically just within the last hour. Within the last hour we've been moving. What happened to Solo? I don't know why it dumped today, man. Whole market's moving up right now. Bitcoin's about to break 48K. Is Solo still pumping? Let's take a look. 353 for Solo. Is that all? Okay, that's fine. Market cap for Sologenic is only 700 million, so that's good. Good. So we're catching a pump. Isn't that what I call? Oh yeah, I titled this one "Waiting for Alt Season." 28 concurrent viewers on YouTube right now. I appreciate all of you guys. We've been going for 1 hour 33 minutes so far. I think we're going to catch another hour on the stream tonight, guys. And once XRP hits $2, we're going to start the marathon 24/7 live stream until we hit all-time high. What do I make of President Trump endorsing blockchain? Did he endorse blockchain now? Are you talking about Melania's little NFTs on Solana? Is IPC a good buy? It's retraced quite a bit. I'm not going to give you the thumbs up on ICP. I haven't done enough research either way to give a thumbs up, thumbs down. How would I divide my portfolio over the ISO 200 coins? Well, I'll tell you this. If you join my Discord group and you hop in, I'm trying to do as many one-on-one sessions as I can over the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be freed up in my regular business. We got some downtime right now. We always take downtime around Christmas and New Year's. So I'm going to have some free time for more one-on-one sessions. If you do want that, the Discord is linked up in the bio. It's in the description of the YouTube. So I'm trying to do a lot of one-on-ones over the next couple weeks, but obviously I'm going to prioritize all my members who are already in the Discord group. But if you are coming in and trying to figure out what to do, we can get you caught up to speed in there. Is there an overnight flip of the switch for XRP? Yes, I do believe so. I was on TikTok, but YouTube is smoother. Yep. YouTube is nice and clean, coming through this fancy little mic. And you can watch the screen, see what I'm looking at. You don't have to look at my ugly face. We are going to get a webcam set up, though, so that we can do the webcam while we're streaming live on YouTube. Should we do some dual streams? Should we do some battles? See what's happening out here in the TikTok world? Should we just keep the Sluric says shotgun a beer? Yeah, last time I did that, TikTok killed me for that one. Do I ever worry about Ripple ditching XRP? No. Nope. Nope. XRP is the heartbeat of Ripple. Nicole says yes to the webcam. Rodney says, tried to trade for 1 month and failed, so now I just buy and hold. Rodney, I'm right there with you, brother. I lost in my futures trading over the last 2 months, and so I needed the tax write-off, though, so that's good. But other than that, it was an expensive lesson. But you got to pay to play, so we're learning, and I will start trading again probably in the new year. But yeah, so far in the red. Go live with Blockchain Boy. Is Blockchain Boy live right now? Blockchain Boy isn't live right now. I have a few of my friends are live. Parabolic, Prosperity Fund, Venture Capitalist. Blockchain Boy's sleeping. You already know he's sleeping. Will commercial banks become obsolete? Will loans for cars, houses, etc. be over? No. Going to move to smart contracts. Banks will be consolidated, but there still will be a role for them. Thousands of physical locations over the country, not necessary, but they still will play a role. You're like the Brian Brooks of these influencers. I appreciate that. Is a real compliment right there. The real Bergie. I appreciate that. Because Brian Brooks, he's a straight shooter, stays over the target, explains what the blockchain space is actually going to do. I appreciate that one. Thank you. Go live with Prosperity Fund. Okay, let's go live with Prosperity Fund. See if he wants to get one. YouTube, when I go live here dual streaming, the people that are streaming with me, their sound's going to be coming through my phone. So let me know if I need to turn up my mic so that you guys can hear this. Okay, let's see if he's ready to go. Go live together has ended. Why didn't it let me go live with him? Did he reject me? I got rejected? Are you kidding me? There he is.
Yo, what's going on, my boy?
What's up, brother?
We got Zach Attack in the house, baby. What's doing?
Yo, you got music on right now?
We always got music.
Okay, I'm on YouTube, so if you can kill the music, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we turned it off. What's going on?
It's good, man. Hey, you see, we got some green candles right now.
Oh my gosh, dude. I you know what's crazy? Everyone's telling me green candles, this green candle. I I'm an investor. I'm not a trader. We get in bags, yo. The money is coming, man. Do you understand how many I can't even tell you some of the things that I know on the back end. But there are big things that are happening for HBAR, XRP, some of the biggest holds in the game right now. And I'm just very excited. I'm very excited. How about you, Zach? How y'all doing today?
I love your energy, man. And yeah, we got to stay focused on what's really happening behind the scenes. Like you said, like it's pretty dismal right now in the space. Like we've just been going sideways. Everyone's pissed off. Like they're scared. And I get it. But we have to understand that over the next year, our lives are going to change, man. We've invested
100%.
in the right blockchains that, our lives will be changed over the next year.
100%. You know what's interesting? I can't say who or what, but I spoke to someone who I know works at the firm that represents some of the Ripple lawyers, and obviously they can't speak on the case, obviously. But I was just asking them about the caliber of the people. So let's just say I know one of the partners at the law firm that where they work at. This is not confidential because they didn't give me any confidential information, but I just asked them, like, what do you think about the caliber of these lawyers? And she's like, yo, these are the best of the best, man. You don't know. These people were the former SEC directors of enforcement. They know all the tricks in the bag.
Yeah.
They know all the tricks in the bag.
They're killers.
So they know how to play this.
They're absolute killers. 100%, bro. They're absolute killers. Yes.
They're killers. And yeah, I mean, there's so much happening. Honestly, when it comes to XRP for me, hey, I'm loading up on XRP before I'm making leverage plays to get more money, to get more XRP before the Sologenic airdrop, to get more XRP, to then ride the wave, baby.
Hey, what's your Sologenic?
Exciting.
What's your Sologenic play? What's your strategy there?
Okay, so what I did was I like to use Nexo because that's where I get really good interest on my XRP while I wait. So pretty cool. I have in our Discord we have a lot of information on that if you're interested. But what's really cool is I get the XRP there, I get interest on it, and I can take out a low interest loan. I use that instead of taking traditional leverage positions. I take low interest loans, which are more calculable, and then I take that and then I buy cheaper coins, even things like HBAR, which is like, let's say, another one of my top holds. Because HBAR is, let's say, a third of the price of XRP, I buy a coin like that, and I buy a boatload of it, such that even a small change in the price, let's say 1 penny, makes me thousands and thousands of dollars. I then take that money that I make on the waves up, reconvert it back into XRP, get more Sologenic, and keep the Sologenic. So instead of me buying, I know a lot of people out there bought Solo tokens, and then they got a little wrecked a little recently because they bought it at the high, and but listen, we all knew that it was going to go high, it was going to go low. My strategy has been, I haven't personally purchased any Solo tokens. I will be transferring everything to the Zum wallet with the trust line before December 24th. I'm just I am literally counting the seconds, Zach. I'm telling you, I'm waiting to get more and more cash to buy XRP. It is a steal. It is looking scrumptious. 87 cents, you can buy this.
Yeah, wait. So you don't own any Solo right now?
Don't own any Solo personally, but you could if you're smart. And I think I heard you talk about this early in some of your chats, which is that you predicted the ride up, and it's true. That's where all the analysts are seeing that. We predicted the ride up until the airdrop. I personally don't own any Solo, but if I was going to purchase Solo, I would have purchased it at the $1-2 range, ride it up to 5-6, sell, and then keep it. Now, you could own Solo and get more Solo, but you also are taking the risk that potentially Solo could have a drop after the airdrop.
Right.
Now, Solo recently came out today. I just did a video on this, but Solo came out today that they have the core airdrop, and they're basically trying to come up with a creative way to boost the Sologenic, platform and to basically get people to keep their Solo so that the price doesn't fluctuate as much and it causes more stability in the Sologenic marketplace. Happens to be, I think Sologenic is going to be a big coin and it could rebound even if we have a fall afterwards. But hey, man, this is free money. We are the crypto Oprahs right now. We're giving it out.
Yo, Max just told me that Solo's at 370 right now. It's catching a pump right now.
I'm telling you, man, Zach, this is where the money is. It's free money. It's free money, and the more XRP you accumulate, the more Solo you get for free.
Yeah. So here's what I did. I invested 1,000. It was a relatively small play for me. I just put 1,000 XRP into Sologenic. when it was at like 250, I think.
Solid.
And so I didn't get in on the low, but I got in at 250, and then I took out my initial investment at $5.55. So I took my 1,000 XRP back out, and I made a few thousand XRP off that bet. Nothing too crazy,
This
but
guy, this is why you need to follow Zach, because he has it on the money. He understands the system. You have to understand the system.
appreciate
You
that,
want to
brother.
make some real bags. These people, they don't understand what's happening. They don't understand what is coming. This is like changing the entire financial infrastructure. They think it's just like some other coin. I want to tell you one thing that's crazy, Zach, because I think people need to hear this. I hear all the time in my chat, on my things, the haters, they hate us because they ain't us, but all that stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing. We're dabbing on the haters, but beyond that, this is the craziest part. Everybody knows about the Olympics. The Olympics takes 4 years to train for the Olympics, and what do you do at the end of it? You do a 2-minute race. A 2-minute race after 4 years of preparation. What's also 4 years? The Bitcoin halving cycles, all these different crypto movements, right? And it's all for 2 minutes. That's what we're waiting on. So the people that are looking to, it hasn't pumped, it's a stable coin. You don't understand. This is the Olympics, and you are getting left behind in the preliminaries. When we are focusing on the Olympics, we're going for the gold. That's what this is all about. It's about changing the financial infrastructure. Is it a bet? Of course. Is there a risk? Of course. But the risk to reward ratio is phenomenal. Raoul Powell, I mean, who else do you even need to talk about this? It's obvious.
It's funny.
If we win, we skyrocket.
It's funny that you say that because Brad Garlinghouse says that we're in mile 2 of a marathon. But here's what Brad's not saying is that they're not going to just be, trugging along there at the same pace. They're going to freaking leapfrog all the way to the end of the race there, right? And I put out the video today. I dropped a YouTube video kind of explaining it more in depth, how Swift is updating by November of 2022. They're getting everyone onto ISO. So over the next year, we know that they're going to roll out the new financial system. They're going to run it on these few protocols that are actually ISO compliant. And the timeline is public now. It's November of next year. And I put out a TikTok today and I said, here's the question for you guys. Do you think that they're going to wait until they're forced to go on to ISO compliance to pick up these assets? Or are they going to front run that? And they're making deals for billions of XRP for a bunch of XDC right now, right? They're not going to wait till November to accumulate.
They've been accumulating the whole time, man. I have to tell y'all, people are like, should I sell my bag? Paper hands versus diamond hands. Obviously, you see a bag of me, what kind of mentality we have on this channel. Diamond hands, we accumulate. If you want to be a whale, you have to act like one. You can't just do this whole trading. Listen, I respect it. If people are trying to make money and make their bread for the week, I respect it. You want to be a trader, you have to be careful. But if you have an investor's mentality, you buy the lows, you sell the highs on green projects. My whole approach has been, listen, I don't want to get into the size of the bags or whatever it is, but let's just say I could buy a lot of Bitcoin today, but I chose not to because I would rather invest in a low-cost coin, lots of volume. That means lots of coins where I can make a lot more money. So let me give you a quick example of why I think this is a better play than, let's say, Bitcoin or something else. Aside from the tech, which is infinitely better with XRP, it's if you'll take that 50 grand in your life savings, $50,000, you buy one Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes to 100K. What do you make? $50,000. Congratulations. You feel really smart. You made 50K. You 1x. But if I buy $50,000 worth of XRP, even at $1, and then it goes to $5, I'm walking away with $250,000, even in the initial stages of this process. So who's the smarter guy? The guy who bought the more expensive coin, who was here first and only made 50 grand, or the guy who walked away with $250,000 of profits? This is crazy. This is what people don't understand. And that's why the people like us on TikTok are so important to get this message out of generational wealth. There's only a limited amount of opportunities. I'm looking at CoinMarketCap, 15,000 plus coins. You think they're all going to last? 95% of this stuff is gone. You have to pick the winners. You need to play the long game. You need to understand the economies of scale. You need to understand who the players are behind the scenes. If Ripple wins this or settles, we will rock it. Absolutely.
Well,
there's no other choice.
Either it'll be settled up or they win. There is no option where they lose. At a worst case scenario, they get a slap on the wrist fine and they can afford 10, 20 million bucks to the SEC. They don't give a shit, right? But I like what you're saying here, because here's the thing that I'm looking at is when you have a liquidity token like XRP, it's not going to come back in price 90%. It's not going to have a 4-year cycle like Bitcoin. It's going to go to a price and never come back, because that liquidity is going to need to be provided. So the token's going to hold that value, right? It'll have that reserve currency status while being as liquid as a G10 currency, just like Ripple told us. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing that I'm seeing with these coins is it's not about we're going to catch a 10x, 20x, take our profits and look for the next investment. It's just a matter of accumulate and hold, and you'll be able to leverage, stake, and do whatever you need to do. You know, if you need to sell some, you can sell some. But for the most part, I'm just going to leverage and stake my XRP.
We have the liquidity hub coming. They are onboarding the institutions. People don't understand. This is not about you and the mom and pops investing. These are the big boys. And listen, in the history of finance, okay, I have an MBA, I went to a pretty good school. In the history of finance, the rich people come first and you come last. And that's why you never are able to move up and have upward economic mobility. Crypto is one of the only times in history that the average person can get in early before the banks and the bigger people, because they have to wait for certain regulations to kick in. We don't have that restriction. We have the opportunity to be early. That's why crypto people could be millionaires. That's what's crazy. And I think what's even bigger about this whole thing with XRP is like, it's not on most exchanges. Most people think you can't get it. Everyone knows about the Bitwise ETF, which is they invest in the top 10 cryptos. As soon as this thing becomes opened up, the big money is going to flow in. It's just obvious. And people need to understand the power that this coin has. And again, I hit people all times that tell me, stable coin this, stable coin that. It's stable because we're locked in a lawsuit. Anything, in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, not financial advice, but anything under $1.50 on XRP is a discount. The question is, how much of a discount do you want? Do you like a 10% discount? Do you like a 50% discount? Because if this thing settles the way we expect it to, or 90% of cases settle, by the way, and even if it doesn't settle, we could win in court. We have the XRP holders putting pressure on them. And if you guys haven't signed up with John Deaton, you can stay anonymous. Go to John EDN1 on Twitter. He's pushing the fight. You can write emails. I wrote an email to my congressional people. Put the pressure on these people. We're in control, not them. They know that they have to stay alive for elections. They understand that whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, or anything, we have the power. Let's use it. That's what I gotta say. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Amen to that, for sure, brother. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I always tell people, or I always ask them, I'm like, do you have 2,000 XRP, like that puts you in the top 10% of bag holders? Because we can talk like about all these different cryptocurrencies, but if you don't have any XRP, I think you're really missing out, because it has such great risk to reward. Like, yeah, maybe it doesn't work out somehow. I don't see any indicators that this is not going to work out. They're still adopting over, like I just talked about this yesterday. Now we're in over 20 countries, and the on-demand liquidity payments volume has grown 25 times year over year, while XRP price is only up 3x. So you do the math and tell me how that makes sense. When our payment volume is up 25 times year over year, the amount of countries that you can use or that are using XRP for on-demand liquidity is up 7 times, and the price of XRP is only up 3 times. That's called manipulation and suppression. But the question that I ask people is, do you have 2,000 XRP? You know, that's a good target for a lot of people to at least have a few thousand. But do you have 10,000 XRP, right? Like for me, I stacked my bag under 30 cents, and I haven't really been adding
Zach,
to it too heavy since.
I'm jealous, Zach. I wish I could have stacked bags like this man. This man is smart. He got in early.
Yeah, yeah. But here's the thing: is you got to understand what you hold, because there's a lot of influencers and early crypto investors that have been holding it for years, and they're going to offload. They got exit strategies where they're offloading 50% of their bag at $5 and the other 50% at $10. And to me, that's crazy. Like that's not understanding what XRP is meant to do. But I feel like we could talk about XRP for like all night long. But what else is on your mind in the crypto space right now? I'm curious.
I mean, aside from XRP, which I think is probably the greatest risk reward that we have available, HBAR is obviously my number 2 hold, 100%. I know some people don't like it because they feel that it's not fully decentralized yet. So what? You know, it's going to become more decentralized. They have Google, they have IBM, they have, I mean, I recently, I'm going to be straight up, I own over 1 million HBAR. I'm not playing games with HBAR, okay? HBAR is legit, okay? Now, I really believe that HBAR is going to come hard. They recently came out, the heads of HBAR, Hedera, again, and I think they could work together great with XRP. They have different use cases, but check this out. Hedera Hashgraph is a 3rd generation crypto. It's the same thing with XRP. In my mind, XRP and HBAR are the 3rd generation cryptos. Why would I invest in a Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are the horse and buggies, when I can invest in a Lambo technology? It's just obvious. And
Bro,
the craziest thing is that
that's 300. Your bag's worth 300 grand.
oh yeah, it's more than 1 million, but don't worry about it. I'm not playing games. I told you. Listen, I went to a really good business school. I could have done the traditional business route. I cleared out my entire stock market portfolio, put it all into crypto, put it all into low-cost, high-volume plays. Zach, this is not the flex or anything. Honestly, this is not a flex. This is the conviction of what I believe is a better opportunity to make more money. You're getting in early, and you have it's too late for Bitcoin. Because the technology is old and it's slow and it doesn't work. Even the people in El Salvador who are using Bitcoin are now using Algorand, another top hold, in my opinion, to basically run the rails for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin Lightning does not work. So I could own Bitcoin. I could own these other coins. I choose not to. And for the people who think that I'm some sort of XRP guy who got in 3-4 years ago and got sucked into this lawsuit, I invested in XRP this year for the first time because of the lawsuit. And we're talking serious bags. And that's not because I'm flexing. I don't need to flex. This is the facts.
I love it. I love it, bro.
My bag's live.
I love it.
I told people the same reason Raul Powell and I kind of think the same way. This guy, Raul Powell, who's the CEO of, I think it's World Vision or whatever it's called, he basically is a former Goldman Sachs executive. He understands that there's a risk reward here. It's tied up in a case. We have a catalyst with the case coming to fruition. This could be game-changing wealth, Zach. Game-changing. Now, we're hoping that they settle, or, they could say earlier cases, maybe worse security. And by the way, people ask me, if this is a security, what happened? Well, if it's a security, guess what? We own Ripple stock. It's not the end of the world. And to be honest, I'll be upfront, I own Ripple stock, actual Ripple stock, that pre-IPO shares that I bought separately. So I actually own real Ripple, and I actually own XRP. I happen to think you're going to make more money with XRP than owning Ripple shares, personally, because it's more fluid than the stock shares, although I do own Ripple stock as well. And I bought it $16,000 cheaper than the average person because I use multiple platforms to source the best deal. So there's different ways to do this, but in my mind, XRP and HBAR are 3rd generation technology, and why are we wasting our time going on the early movers? It's like, why would, I heard, who says this? shout out to Crypto Mason also, who says the same kind of example. Who Napster was first, but like, what would you invest in today? Napster or Spotify? Like, be smart. Understand where the trends are going. The economies, the people in charge want greener technology. So whether you like them or you don't like them, that's where the money is going. So you got to follow the money if you want to get some money. You know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate that. I don't view it as flexing because, I mean, people ask me that all the time. How much XRP do you got? And obviously, I don't tell them. But I think that it is nice to tell people not to flex, but to show them your conviction. You know, because not only are you speaking this game on TikTok, and everyone talks about XRP just to get views because it does blow you up on TikTok, but you put your money where your mouth is. So
100%.
I don't view it as a flex. I mean, you seem like a pretty humble guy. Quick question about
I give all credit to the one above, but all I'll say is, I have conviction. I could have made other investments. I had traditional stocks. I sold everything. Zach, because this is a better opportunity to have massive gains in a shorter period of time. I did the whole stock market thing. I made gains there. You're not going to make the same gains in crypto, in the stock market, that you're going to make in crypto. Those are absolute facts. So
I was curious, and people are asking my chat, so where'd you get your money from? Because clearly you had a chunk of change to invest. Where'd you get your money from?
There's a couple things. First of all, I'm grateful for everything I have, number one. But
Amen.
Number two is, you make smart investments over time. I made some money in the stock market this year. I did the same strategies that I'm using for crypto. I did that in the stock market, except I couldn't make the same kind of gains that I could make in crypto. So I said, why am I doing that? I have a very Warren Buffett style mentality. It's called a value investor. What we do with value investing is we look for projects that have intrinsic value that the average person in the market runs away from. Maybe there's a PR scandal, or maybe there's some sort of issue, but we know that there's inherent value. And I'll give you a great example. I bought Wells Fargo, the bank stock, okay, when it was down after that scandal because they had, accounts were hacked into and everyone was running away from it. But I looked at the fundamentals and I saw that their price to book value was insane, and that they had key partnerships, and they had the wealthy investors were using their technology. I said, let me buy in, and I rode the wave up, took all the profits in plays like that, and moved it into XRP. And I'm using the same strategy. Warren Buffett does not trade on a daily traders. He invests sometimes for 30 years in a single stock. You have to have an investor's mentality if you want to get bags. That's just the facts. Now, listen, I'm grateful for everything I have. I don't try to flex, but when people come and tell me, oh, you're probably some guy with 100 XRP in your mom's basement, and I'm like, well, let's check the bags live. And I don't do it to flex, but when people come in our channel or to our community, because we are a community, and they try to tell us that we don't know what we're talking about when we have the facts, the figures, and all they're doing is reading one or two articles and thinking they're Mr. Smarty Pants, when what they're really doing is just following the trend, when we are the people who are going against the grain. And typically the biggest movers, the people who ruffle the most feathers, are the people who end up becoming legends, man. That's what it's about, man. We're doing legendary things.
But what did you do before you invested in the stocks to get the money?
So I have a few businesses that I'm invested in. So I have a nutrition and fitness company. I have a life settlement company where we buy and sell life insurance policies. I have a real estate company. By the way, we're on Netflix, by the way. So shout out to our real estate company on Netflix. We build literally, and this is not a flex again, they literally build mansions in the Hamptons. So when you all get massive XRP bags and you're looking for a summer home, look this guy up. We'll get you in the top homes in the game, baby. But yeah, so that's basically what I did. I did smart trades. I took out money as a loan from other people. I made smart trades. I built it up over time, and you accumulate. And basically, I told people, I said, listen, you trust me? They said, yeah. I said, give me a little bit of money, and I'll invest it. Then when I return the higher profit, I go back to them and say, let me make more money for you. So you can do things like that. You can take profits that you had in other businesses, and you can make smart trades, and then you can slowly but surely accumulate. No one becomes a millionaire overnight. Rome was not built in a day. And I'm just getting the notification that the market's up as we're talking. So,
dude, I know. Bitcoin's at 48.6 right now is what I'm pulling up on my trading view chart right now, 48.6. The whole market just moved up.
Yeah, my whole thing right now is I could invest in 50 different companies, 50 different stocks, and I choose not to. I think, and I know this is going to go against the grain of a lot of people's thought, and it's okay to disagree with me on anything I say because I respect people disagreeing. But in my opinion, instead of investing in 50 different companies and diversifying, I think that's actually a mistake. I think it's better to invest in five something solid investments where you can constantly research what's going on a daily basis, because you have a much better chance of making a bigger profit with those than having small bits and pieces into hundreds of different things. So that's what I think.
Did I send you the link to battle?
I think we're battling.
Let's get a battle in.
I never did a TikTok battle, so I'm new to the whole TikTok thing. But I figured, hey, let's try to get some people some bags, man. We're the crypto Oprahs, man. We do it.
I love your energy, man, and I appreciate you giving us the background. People like to hear where you got your money from and where you're putting it. And you're someone that sounds like you're putting your money where your mouse is at. So, respect.
100%. Listen, and it's not a flex, man. I always tell people I try to be super humble in the sense of like I don't tell people. I never told people what my bags were. I was on TikTok for a few months. But when someone came into our chat and was like, "Oh, you don't know anything," and you whatever, he literally asked me to show him my MBA degree. Okay, so I went to Georgetown. I'll give you the facts. My face is on the platform. I went to Georgetown on a scholarship, merit scholarship for my MBA. I worked for large private funds for a while. I ran my own fund. I just decided, hey, listen, my family didn't always come from great means, and over time, we worked on it. We invested. We made something, and we're very blessed, and I'm very grateful. Thank God for everything that I have. So, hey, if I can share a little bit, not financial advice, of course, but about what I'm doing, I'm not saying there's no risk. It's just a risk I'm willing to take for massive accumulative gains, and that's what I think is going to be like the biggest opportunity. And again, if I felt at any point, I'm not married to XRP. If I felt at any point XRP was not a good investment anymore, I'd put it in HBAR. I'd put it in something else that I like. Right now, I still think the risk-to-reward ratio is solid. And what I'm waiting for is the judge to basically come out, and if they decide that we can use the fair notice defense, that will be the flipping of, Brad Garlinghouse flipped the switch, and everyone goes crazy. That, in my opinion, is one of the flipping of the switches. That's the beginning of the flip. If we get the fair notice, because the fair notice is basically an argument that we can use in a future case. If the SEC says we want to strike us, they want to strike the opportunity for Ripple to make that argument. If the judge comes out and says that she's not allowing them to strike it, that we can use this argument, that could be the pressure that makes Gary Gensler wet the bed. I'm not playing games. This is how we could potentially settle early. So this is real money. And people are putting in real money. And again, there is a risk there's risk in every investment, certainly with crypto and certainly with XRP. But is it a risk you're willing to take? In my opinion, yes. Now, I don't have all my eggs in the XRP basket. I do have other investments like HBAR. I do have other investments. But listen, you have to risk what you're willing to lose. But if you win huge. And it's not like you're going to the gambling desk and saying, maybe we'll win. This isn't like going to play blackjack, guys. Yeah. This is, you're making an investment off of a strategy. Could we be wrong? Yes.
Whoa, but you just got a big gift, brother.
Strategy? We're strategizing, baby. Let's go.
I love it. Hey,
excited,
you know what I think's gonna happen though is I think that they're gonna settle with Ripple. Ripple is gonna be nice. I feel like as long as they get clarity for XRP, they're going to settle. They'll say, okay, slap us on the wrist. We'll give you a 10 mil. And then they're going to be able to go after all these other cryptos. I think that that's been their plan all along, was to go after all these other cryptos as being securities. And so, like you're saying, with the fair notice defense, if they win that, then the rest of the cryptocurrency space, like that'd be huge for the rest of the cryptocurrency space.
Huge.
Right, that's the win for the cryptocurrency space. But if they don't get the fair notice defense, look out.
They can still win.
Well, yeah, Ripple will still win.
Ripple could still win.
But the SEC turns the crosshairs on the rest of the space, and that's what they need to be worried about. Yeah.
Right. I mean, hey, listen. Crypto is it's like they hate us because they ain't us. I'm telling you, man, they really have tried to push us into a corner. First they said no one invests in it. Then they said people are investing in it, but it's only for gamblers and for drug dealers and blah blah blah. Hey, people are saying, we thank you for the gift, by the way. People said XRP is a banker's coin. People tell me, but XRP is a banker's coin. You're dang right. I'm banking on it. I'm banking on the banker's coin. You hate the bank because you ain't the bank. If you were the bank, you wouldn't feel so bad. Now, would you? That's what I have to tell people because that's how I think. I think a little different. And, hey, if you don't have to agree, you don't have to take the same risk that I'm willing to take. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, but, hey, I think we could win, man. I think we could win huge. And you know what? If I ever felt that, XRP was no longer a good investment, I'd move it to somewhere else. But right now, I'm still sitting confident, and I'm still ready to pick up some Sologenic tokens and get those bags.
I love it. I love it. Bro, you beat me. You got some real fans over there.
Oh man, thank you. Shout out to everybody. Everyone in my followers, please follow Zach. This is a person, first of all, I respect because he's been doing this early. I only came onto the scene this year. I only invested because of the lawsuit this year. But he's been doing it for a while. So he's been through the trenches, through the hate, and it's much harder to survive those trenches than it is when things are getting closer to fruition. So shout out to Zach, man. Follow Zach. Zach Attack, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
Prosperity. Well, people call me Prosperity. But my real name, you can look, it's Ario.
Ario?
So people call me Ario. Yeah.
It's Ario.
People call me Jesse also. People call me Jesse.
Yeah. You're one of these crypto guys that has 3 different names, depending on who's asking.
People call me Jesse. People call me Jesse.
Yeah, I just want to know what do you like being called, Jesse?
You can call me Jesse. Yeah.
Big XRP bags.
Hey man, we doing it. I've been telling people. I know this is the first time I actually told people one of my names. I have many names, but money is my middle name because we do it. I'm just excited. Listen, people think I'm some sort of moon boy, just excited. I'm excited because we're in big investments. We're making big moves.
Amen to that.
Listen, you can make. I always tell people, you can make money on Bitcoin. You can make money on Ethereum. You can make money on all the other things. You're just not going to make the same kind of money that we're going to make. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. But if you want to have a chance to make way bigger gains, then you got to join the right team. Not financial advice, but who's doing it? This guy. Welcome back, y'all. Shout out to Zach for doing the joint chat on TikTok. This is one of the first ones I've done. I definitely put people on the channel, but I haven't done the whole.
Wait. Someone in my chat said that you starred in Law and Order SVU. What is that about?
Guys, it's all coming out, man. I can't hide behind Prosperity Fund any longer, man. I'm a person who, I'm not the young. I may look young, but I'm not like super young. But hey, I had a year where I turned a certain age, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do what I want to do. Let me do my bucket list, So this is another one of my bucket list things. This is another one of, let's just take the initiative and try to do something different. But yeah, for a year I did some acting, television commercials, and shows and some movies, and I did that for a year, and then I got that out of my system, and then I deleted my IMDb page. So if you start looking me up on IMDb, you will not find it, but you will see my face in the shows. Because I didn't want my other coworkers to be like, yo, this guy's an actor. Is he really an MBA? Blah, blah, blah. And the funny thing is, some guy came into my chat and it's like, I challenge you to show me your real MBA degree. And I don't usually do that. But like when haters, I never flexed the whole time, Zach. I don't even flex now. I just show you the conviction of what I believe. But some guys like, you never had a degree. Some guys like, you never had a degree. You never went to anything. I pulled out my degree from Georgetown. It's in Latin. And he's like, what does that mean? I said, it's Latin for we get in bags. Because that's awesome. What we're doing. And I'm excited.
Oh, we got him. I thought you lost you. Okay. How old are you?
Oh, yeah. We're back. We're back. guys. But listen, shout out to Zach for being one of the real ones, one of the OGs of the XRP community. He's been doing it, guys.
Dude, someone is
roast. Right people, man.
I got a guy in here in my chat that's roasting my haircut right now.
I hope you guys are roasting my hair. I have people who ask me to show them my pants. I'm like, what does that do? Listen, I'm a very I did some acting for a year. I do martial arts. I do lots of different things. That's just who I am. I don't like to do one thing. And I feel like crypto gives me the opportunity to do more of the things that I actually enjoy. What my game plan is to make money in the crypto market, then put it on something like a Nexo and make 10% or plus whatever it is on some sort of stable coin and live off of the profits. Then I never have to work. Then I could work, but I don't have to work.
Are you married?
That's a strategy.
Are you married?
I am married. Sorry,
okay.
ladies. Sorry, ladies.
So you got that figured out.
Married. But yeah, I mean, hey, what I'm telling you guys, if we go to the moon,
Lori, thank you, Lori.
I will throw a big party. You're all invited. And all the XRP haters, guys, you guys can be the valet. Okay? You guys can be the valet at our party. How about that? You're still invited, but you can be the valet.
Where are you located at? Where are you located at?
I'm in the DC area. I'm originally from New York, but now I live in the DC area.
Why the hell do you live there?
Because that's where I went to school for a while.
Oh.
So I ended up settling down here.
That makes sense.
And I travel back and forth to New York. I mean, Zach, where are you at?
Washington State.
Whoa, so we're on opposite coasts.
Yes, sir.
Man.
It's past your bedtime. It's like midnight.
11:39. You should see the chats, man. We go hard. Every time I do one of these lives, I do like the crypto markets. I go through the facts, the figures, and obviously we do a little bit of vibing, man. Because if you can't enjoy the process, then what's the point? You have to vibe a little bit, right? That's just who I am. So I'm just being real. I'm being me. This is not a show. I mean, it is a show, but it's it's my show, so I can do what I want.
Lori, I appreciate the gifts. Everyone else, I appreciate the gifts. Thank you for coming to the chat tonight. If you guys haven't already followed Prosperity Fund, he's a real one. He's telling the truth about XRP. So head on over to his page too. Show him some love.
Thank you.
Your energy is unmatched, bro. I don't know if there's anyone who brings it like that.
I'm trying, man. It's funny thing is, it just comes naturally. I had my first video where, Crypto Wendy. Do you know Crypto Wendy?
Oh, yeah.
So Crypto Wendy, she was one of the first people who kind of found me out. And she reposted one of my earlier videos where I was just Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos think they're the only people going to the moon. We going to the moon, guys. This is what we do. So we're making real investments. And listen, as much as I'm a hype person because I'm excited, I am hyping the substance. I'm hyping the substance. I'm not, pulling hype out of a hat. So that's what I believe. Everyone, it's not financial advice. You all can make your own decision. There's risk in everything. But what risk are you willing to take? That's what I'm saying. So, hey, XRP and HBAR, in my opinion, are the future. If XRP goes well, certainly HBAR, another solid hold. Again, in my opinion, the best way to make money in the crypto markets is to buy a lot of coins that cost less, that are solid green long-term projects, because you can hodl them. You can. Are you doing
any NFTs?
I have not done any NFTs. I mean, we can make this live an NFT. I mean,
right?
But I mean, I haven't done any NFTs. I haven't got into it as much. I'll be honest. But I definitely see the potential. I mean, I'm not the biggest, let's buy a JPEG type of person. But, hey, I think that NFTs of certain signature things could be very valuable in the future. But, I mean, everyone's got to do what makes sense for them. I have other types of businesses that I'm invested in. I'm a traditional investor putting that lens, that Warren Buffett style mind on crypto. That's how I look at it. So if people come to my channel looking to be a day trader, then you're at the wrong channel. If you want to have generational wealth and have a shot at it, then baby, you're in the right place, because we doing it. Okay, Zach, I think we're 1-1 because the first round I won, and
yes.
The second round you crushed. So hey, I think we're tied up.
We're 1-1.
Oh man.
Yeah, I asked you about.
Tell me,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, tell me about yourself. So you're in Washington, and how'd you get into this whole investing thing? Like, what's your background?
Well, so I'm new to investing, relatively new, and I didn't come in with money like you, but um, I've been running my landscape business for 6 years. So I started a landscape business in 2015, ran that up, and that's been going good. And basically, I got into the crypto space in 2018. So, like most people, I learned about Bitcoin, and I thought that Bitcoin was the best thing ever. And I got into Bitcoin, invested, and then after like a year, in 2019, I was like, wait, what's going on with this XRP thing? Like, I overlooked it at first, right? Because at first on Twitter, you get to see like everyone who's mostly like hating on XRP, and the first narrative that you hear about it is that it's a banker's coin. And when you're drinking the Bitcoin Kool-Aid, you're like, in decentralized pipe dream land. So you don't really understand what's going on. But then I actually looked at XRP in 2019 and I was like, wait, there's something going on here. So I first started picking it up in 2019, and then in 2020, like I had already started to really pick up heavy into XRP in 2019, but by 2020 I was going all in. So I sold off all my Bitcoin, and I just started stacking XRP all through 2020 while it was trading below 30 cents, and that's what brought me to here today. And then what happened, how I got started on TikTok is Twitter deleted my account. I got suspended, even though all I ever shared was like XRP stuff on Twitter. They just suspended my account in January of 2020, or no, January of this year, 2021. And then after that, I was like, well, screw this. So I headed over to TikTok and I started making TikToks. And my second TikTok was about XRP, and it blew up. It did like 60, 70,000 views in like 24 hours. And I was just like, whoa, what did I just do? And the rest is history, man. I mean, I didn't get started on TikTok till February, but yeah, just been hitting that. And then as far as investments and everything go, I was just like I'm just a regular person. I don't have six figures in this, but I stacked my bags for over a year.
It's not about the amount, Zach. It's not about the amount. We all started somewhere. It doesn't matter whether I'm a few years ahead in the scale of time. We all started somewhere. Nobody starts at the top. I mean, maybe some people do, but nobody starts at the top. I always think about, I don't know if you guys like Harry Potter at all, but they always have that line in Harry Potter, like, everybody was once a young little wizard, man. Everybody was at one point the same person. Bill Gates was not born Bill Gates. Warren Buffett was not born Warren Buffett. They made something for themselves, and they put themselves on the line, and they took risks. Jeff Bezos started this little office selling books online. Now look at it. So you have to start somewhere, but if you constantly do what everyone else is doing, you're going to end up like everyone else. That's just my personal opinion. I used to do the traditional thing. And don't forget, I started off, being a more traditional investor saying, oh, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the SEC made some comments. That looks a little safer. Let me start out on Coinbase. I do the same thing everyone else did. I started on Coinbase. I bought Bitcoin and Ethereum. I sold all my Bitcoin for XRP initially. Facts. And I'm so happy that I did, honestly, because even if Bitcoin moons, quote unquote, we'll still make more money riding the wave in the low cost coins. Because you have to get in early. Like, if you were a guy who invested in Bitcoin at $100, $1,000, $10,000, that's great. But now you're coming already, like, further in the process. XRP and HBAR, in my opinion, are still early. That's what I'm saying. So, and what I like to do as a strategy, I mean, you can do leverage. I tend to not do the whole margin trading. What I try to do is I take out low interest loans, and then I basically put bets on low cost coins, like really low cost coins, like even like, under 50 cents or whatever it is. And I try to make a little spread, and those spreads keep on building off of themselves till I end up accumulating more and more coins. I think that's a potentially decent strategy for someone who's willing to take that. But again, if you're a day trader trying to get your bread for the week, hey, that is something that I respect. So I'm not going to come and say everybody who invests in Bitcoin is a complete fool. It's just that you're not going to get the same kind of gain potential that someone else who invests in a low-cost, high-volume play is going to get. And that's kind of like my mentality on this. And I mean, that's me, man. That's me full on. I'm being straight. I always try to be 100% straight with everybody. So I show them I never showed them my bags. I never showed them anything. It was only one person, one hater. Usually I don't pay attention to the haters. I mean, they help the algorithm. So shout out to the haters, guys. You helping us. But, hey, I was just like, enough is enough. Like, you think that we're they were like insulting our personal integrity. So like, if you like disagree with me, that's fine. They always have that famous line, I may disagree with what you say, but I'll defend your right to say it. That's fine. We can all have different viewpoints. And I don't expect everyone to agree with my opinion. I just think that, hey, we get it back. That's it,
Amen.
Zach, man. That's
Amen.
it. So, hey, that's what I believe. And could I be wrong? 100%. Shout out for the gifts. Could I be wrong? 100%. We could all be wrong. But you know what? The people who sat on the sidelines never made it on the court. So I don't want to live my life with regret anymore. I want to be able to move forward and take chances and make moves, because this is how winning is done. Man, I got to get some Rocky stuff going on here.
Hey, man, I got to say, I respect anyone who cuts through the noise and is willing to admit that 90% of cryptos are going away, because the thing to do if you're an influencer here on TikTok is to do paid promotions, is to cut these deals, to do paid posts, to talk about how, oh, this is the next low cap gem that you push to your Discord group. And from what I've seen from you is you're not doing any of that bullshit. Your energy is probably too much.
Zach, they've come.
Yo, yeah, I bet.
I have never said yes.
Yeah, neither have I. Yeah, I've never done any deals like that. And your energy might be too much for some folks, but I appreciate the fact that you've cut through all that bullshit, because that's what I see with 90% of the influencers here is they're hyping up bullshit. And if you're going to be hype about anything, be hype about the projects that are actually going to run the new financial system, right? So, respect.
Respect. Shout out to Joey Swole, by the way. If you guys want to get Swole, follow Joey Swole. Man, this guy is a player in the XRP community, man. Shout out to Joey. But we're doing it, guys. This is it. Listen, there's risk in everything, but if you don't take any risk, you're never going to get anywhere. That's how I look at it. So you could either keep on doing the same grind and going in the same direction, or you could take a chance. And every entrepreneur takes a chance. I took a chance when I started my nutrition business. I took a chance when I started my life insurance business. I took a chance when I started a real estate business. They're all chances. We could have failed. And listen, I failed plenty of times in my life. Failure is a way to better yourself to success. People are so afraid of failing. People are so afraid of failing. Failing is the best thing that you could. If you fail often and fail early, you will have the best chance of success, in my opinion, because if you learn from your mistakes, if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, then you're probably not going to get far. But if you learn how to change your strategies and be a little bit different, and I'm willing to listen. Like, I have people, haters, who tell me, like, what about this thing? I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't know anything about it. Let me look it up. That could be interesting. I'm willing to change my opinion. Most people are married to their crypto. If I ever felt that the cryptos I was invested in were no longer good investments, I would leave, because all I projected was that at the time, it made the most sense to me. So that's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. But shout out to Zach, man, for doing this early and for being one of the OGs in this space, man, because, hey, we do it.
I appreciate that, brother. Hey, man, yeah, let's get another live session here soon. I'm going to bounce around a little bit more, see what else is popping, but I appreciate you. Everyone go follow Prosperity Fund. And
shout out. Thank you.
Let's get another stream. Hopefully XRP can get a little pump here. I personally, what's your quick take on the market? I don't think that we're going to get any serious action to the upside until the new year. What are you thinking?
I think the number to watch is 53K. If we break above $53,000, I mean, that's going to be a bullish signal to me that the market could go upswing. I don't really care about whether it happens by the end of the year. People have always asked me, Prosperity Fund. What is the end of year prediction, the EOI for XRP? And I say, I will never give you an EOI, an end of year prediction. I will give you an EOC, an end of case prediction, because that is the determining factor. That's what's holding us down. If we unchain ourselves, we have the opportunity. But hey, I think that the market. Listen, I'm invested. I have a short-term play. I'll be straight up with you. I took out a serious loan over 6 figures to buy more HBAR this week to hopefully ride it up on potential big news on HBAR that supposedly is coming out. We'll see what happens, whether it is or it's not. I don't really care. If worst comes to worst, I pay a couple $1,000s in interest. Best comes to best, I can pay off a boatload of additional coins that I was able to purchase just by playing the leverage of 10, 20 cents. So that's what I think. And again, don't be like, oh, well, he has, this amount. It doesn't matter.
Hey, what platform was that you took a loan out on?
Oh, so shout out to Nexo, man. They have been phenomenal to me. The link is in my bio. Obviously, you can always join our Moon Gang Discord. It's free, whatever. But hey, I mean, Zach is putting out real information. He's doing the research, and I watched your videos before I even started, and I was listening out to the different people on the market, and you're one of the perspectives I looked at. I looked at a lot of the perspectives, but you know what? I decided, hey, you can't do what everyone else is doing. You have to come up with what makes sense to you, and this is what makes sense to me based off of the accumulated information that I've seen, the risk, the reward, and my bags are not all in one basket, but I use Nexo because Nexo pays me interest in my XRP, and hey, if they're licensed, they're insured, they just partnered up with Fidelity. I think Nexo is going to be one of the top crypto lending platforms, hands down. Now, I'm not saying that the other platforms aren't good. There are a lot of good platforms. So if you work with someone else, that's totally fine. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, exactly. And this is no sponsorship or promotion in any way, but Nexo does. When they announced that they had that third-party audit service, I was like, okay, that's what I like to see, that they're actually getting their shit audited so we know they're actually holding on to our crypto, unlike all these ridiculous DeFi platforms that are promising 80,000% returns and they've never had an actual audit done. Nexo is doing shit the right way, and I am looking at utilizing them more. I haven't set up anything there yet, but I'll be looking at them going forward. But yeah, dude, I wish you much more success here on TikTok. I wish you wealth.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
When it comes to XRP. And thank you for being one of the real ones on this platform, man.
I'm trying my best. You just put out good vibes in the world. I hope everyone succeeds. I won't be sad if someone else, succeeds. I am generally happy for other people's success. And if I don't make it myself, fine. At least I know that I tried my best. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Amen. We got to keep learning. We got to keep playing, keep grinding. They're going to try to shake us out, but we won't be shaken out. That's for sure.
We diamond hands.
Amen.
That's what we're doing.
Hey, you take care, man. We'll see you, and we'll get another one here soon.
Enjoy.
All right, we'll see you, man.
All right, man.
Oh, shit. I accidentally did another match instead of a disconnect. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, real quick, I'm just going to use the restroom real quick, grab another adult beverage, and I will be back in 17 seconds. bedtime. All right, sorry, we are back. Back in the action. Thank you for being here tonight with me, guys. Appreciate all of you. Nicole, thank you. I'm glad that the sound was coming through for that dual stream. Thoughts on Chainlink? Should I sell Chainlink to buy more XRP? Chainlink, I don't think has much more room to run this bull run, personally. So, sorry, I should have left you guys watching the charts here. XRP at 88 cents. What's our Bitcoin doing? $48.5. So we're back above 48. Nothing to get too excited about yet, but it is good to see some green candles. Too late for Luna? Yeah. Go live with Reg Z. Is Reg Z live? Oh, Reg Z blocked hers. Quant, yeah, I mean, it's an alright project. Thank you guys. If you do want to join our Discord group, it is linked up in the bio. It's linked up in the description. Let me see. What do we got here? Beth says, I fell asleep. I love how your voice relaxes me. Thank you, Beth. Appreciate you. Hep asked, did I win a free month of Discord? I was thinking about giving out some Discords to some college students, like, you know what I'm saying? A scholarship program for the Discord for the college kids. We have a varying age group. We just got our youngest member. I think he's like 19. Shout out to Big Ben. But other than that, yeah, we got him from 20 all the way up to, I don't know how old some of you guys are. Young in spirit, though. We love you guys all. Thank you. Thank you. When will we see $100 XRP? 2 years. Maybe sooner. Not financial advice. We got the 50-year-olds. Yeah, 46. Appreciate you guys. Missy says don't go there. I love you guys. Thank you. Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? Why do I think Chainlink is done this bull run? I'm not saying it's necessarily done. It's just it's already hit its all-time high this bull run. So I wouldn't expect it to do anything too incredible to finish off this run. It's already at $19. What was the all-time high again? We've already gone over this, but it's 52. Right. So I think you'll be lucky to see Chainlink stretch back out to that. If you go look at the market cap, it's already at 9 billion essentially for market cap. So to catch another 2 or 3x, you're going to need tens of billions coming into this thing. It's potential, but I don't think it'll do much better than that. What do I think of Bare Naked Crypto? Big fan. I'm a big fan of Bare Naked Crypto. He's no bullshit. He keeps it real. He calls out the scammers and the bullshit. And I think he actually does pretty good TA work. He's a pretty good analysis. Yeah, XRP's being delisted from exchanges. That's bullish in my opinion. That's just confirmation of XRP not being for us. XRP's for banks and financial institutions. What do I know about the Nexo loans, like the terms? Corey, I don't have that answer for you, but like Prosperity Fund was just telling us, I think it's pretty nice, pretty competitive as far as loans go. I think the interest rate's pretty low. I mean, he said he took out 6 figures, and at worst case, he's going to have to pay back a few $1,000 in interest. So I'm pretty sure the rates are like 2 or 3%. I don't know how much they'll give you in as far as your bag. Usually the platforms are like 20 to 30% loan to value. So if your bag's worth 100,000, they'll loan you 20 or 30,000. Oh yeah, someone asked about AMP. Yeah, AMP. I don't get excited about AMP, but let's take a look at the price. 4 cents. Yeah. All-time high was in June at 12 cents. Yeah. Yeah. Best case scenario, you can, if you entered in now, you'd catch a 3x if it went back to all-time high. So I don't really get excited about that. Market cap's pretty low though, so it could be moved, but Missy, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for tapping the screen and sharing the stream. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Can I chart Crow? I don't do charts. Like, I have my charts here that I can pull up, but let's go see what Crow is doing. I'm not a technical analysis at all. I'm going to zoom out on the Crow chart to the daily. Let's see what it's been doing. Where did it top out? It just hit that all-time high of 97. Yeah, I was telling my Discord members, there wasn't that many people that holded Crow, but for the few that did, I was saying look out for major resistance at 96 cents or at $1. Yeah, I was saying there's going to be major sell pressure towards $1, and that's kind of exactly what we saw. It's been in a downtrend since. It's just been in a steady decline. If you look at the daily chart, since hitting that all-time high, it's in a steady decline. So, yeah, I think that Crow had its moment. Have I ever thought that exchanges delisting XRP is a bad sign? No. It's just that they're facing regulatory pressure, and I believe that it's all by design to keep us from acquiring XRP. XRP is not meant for us. XRP is meant for banks, financial institutions, for wholesale payments. It's not meant for us to hold. It's not meant for us to buy our coffee with. It's meant to move trillions of dollars daily. Yeah, Crow, it's not looking good, guys. I mean, it might find support here around 50 cents, but yeah. I mean, the 200 moving average is at 31 cents right now. So you could, yeah, I don't know. If we see Bitcoin pull back, all of these alts are going to bleed hard. So your Crow is going to pull back pretty hard too. Bitcoin, too much money invested in its future. Are you talking about Crow? Yeah, I mean, long term, it might be a decent play. Right now, I'm not expecting it to like 2x that previous all-time high that it just hit. What's the market cap of Crow, though? I was telling everyone major sell pressure at $1. Look out. And it topped out at like 96. 13 billion already in Crow. Yeah. I remember that because the market cap was almost at like 30 billion for Crow. Yeah, it was like one of the top 10 cryptos. Crow had its moment, but that's it. How much of Swift do you think we will overtake? Well, Swift is going to move to ISO compliant coins. It's just a matter of which ones are going to be running Swift. I believe that Ripple has been working with Swift for years. So, do I believe that the snapshot for XRP Spark tokens proves it's not a security? No. What happens when the digital dollar comes to light? We're looking for the central bank digital currencies to be released over the next few years. They are going to be built on these protocols. So it's bullish for crypto. But 90% of crypto is going away. So it's only bullish for these protocols that are ISO compliant, that are working with central banks, i.e. Ripple with 50 existing partnerships with central banks. Algo, big fan, smart contracts. I think that Algo is going to be a big player for sure. I don't hold any Algo right now. Yeah, XRP caught a small pump. Yes, it did. We ran the YouTube chat back up to 29. Thank you for coming in, guys. We have been on here for a while. What have we been on? 2 hours. We just hit the 2-hour mark. Appreciate you guys for coming in. All the links are in the bio. Links are in the description. If you want to join the Discord, if you want the XRP merch. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube, make sure you do that. If you can hit the thumbs up for me if you're in the YouTube chat, that would be greatly appreciated. I need some Algo. Yeah, I sold Algo at $1.39. I'm looking to re-enter. Let's chart Algo, see what Algo's doing. Okay, Algo's in a clear downtrend. What the hell was this like glitch though? Up to $3 for Algorand. You guys remember that? That was last month, November 18th. That daily candle. Yeah, it wicked up to $3. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been trending down. Like I said, we do have support at like $1 range, but we're already below the 200 moving average. So it's already in an ugly spot. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Elrond, I haven't taken a serious look at Elrond, so I cannot give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down on that one. Let's zoom in 15-minute chart on Bitcoin. $48.7, so we're peaking out to 49 for Bitcoin. Going to be interesting to watch what happens here. This could be a bull trap, so they could be running it up real quick before they dump it. I'm not getting excited yet at all. Solo at 413? Dude, CoinMarketCap is glitching out because I know Max was saying that Solo was pumping. I kept on looking at it on CoinMarketCap and it was still at 350. So now CoinMarketCap's showing 392. So that's good. Solo catching that pump. I wasn't really worried when I saw that it was down 40% today. Yeah, because we still have plenty of time before that airdrop. There's going to be a lot of late people coming into Solo right before the airdrop. I wasn't worried. Plus, you also don't have to stress when you took your initial investment out. I took my initial investment out of Sologenic. Now it's all profit. Sabina wants to go live. Where's Sabina at? Is she live right now? Tell her to go live. Valhill Capital full of BS. You know, I don't know if that was just like a marketing attention play for Valhill or if they're like for real, but I am taking a look at that and I do think that it's interesting. I don't think that we should completely dismiss it. I know the fact that they did the buyback at 37,000, it makes most people dismiss it and not pay any attention to it. But there's some key parts of that buyback proposal that I find interesting. When do small banks start advertising crypto options? That's coming. I mean, it's coming. Um, like what have we seen over the past year? PayPal added cryptocurrency. Um, all these like traditional players are getting into the crypto space. The regulations haven't been set though. That's why they really can't offer it. Well, here's how it always works. Here's how the setup works. They're able to offer it to their institutional grade clients, but they can't give it to the retail average Joe Blow investor like me and you. But they're able to get their institutional clients in on the cryptocurrencies, but not for us. Yeah. Rick just came in from TikTok to thumbs up your video on YouTube. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Live again. I've been live. We've been live for 2 hours straight. Marathon stream. What's up, Tinfoil? Breaking out now? What's breaking? Yeah, I mean, the markets have kind of broke out. We have a resistance at 52K for Bitcoin, 91 cents for XRP. Not getting excited till we break those. Okay, zoom out here. Where do I get my research at? Twitter and YouTube mostly. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Do I like HBAR? Yes, I do. I don't own any HBAR, but I think it's a solid project. Really good technology. Partnerships are decent. It doesn't get me like excited like XRP does, but it's cool. It's solid. What else do we need to look at here? What else is on your guys' mind? Drop your questions down below. YouTube, still watching your comments. Let's go back to our Explore page. Why this just tells you right now what's wrong with America. The number one trending thing on Twitter is the Bears. Football. Number 2, wrestling, WWE. Number 3, Kirk Cousins, Vikings quarterback. Number 4, Emblid. I don't know who that is. Some basketball player? Oh yeah, looks like a basketball player. Number 5 is the Browns. Number 6 is another NFL thing. Number 7 is holiday movie Miracles Across 125th Street. 8 is another Vikings sports post. 9, NFL. 10, a new episode of 1,000 Pound Sisters airs on TLC. We are effed. We are screwed up, guys. Like, this is our problem right here. The top 10 trending is get fat, watch football, and some little movie starring Nick Cannon. We are screwed. Sabina is waiting. Where's she at? Why isn't she sent an invite yet? She's going live with, looks like Parabolic. We are screwed, guys. Look, if you look through the top trending on Twitter, it's just all bullshit. 18 is SpongeBob. Why is SpongeBob trending right now? It's all sports, 1,000 Pound Life. We are screwed, guys. Any thoughts on Ocean Protocol? I have not taken a look at Ocean, no, but I'll take a look right now. I know I've heard of it. I don't spend much time looking at these other projects. Ranked 137, market cap 474 million, price is at 77 cents. All-time high was in April of this year, $1.94. So it is 60% down from its all-time high. Okay, so as far as price action, I don't see much potential there to finish off this bull run. Even if it goes back to its all-time high, what's that going to give you? 2x, 3x? Ocean Protocol was co-founded in 2017. Yeah, what is it supposed to do? It's another data play. Okay. Does it have any partnerships? Where do you get XDC, Qcoin, or Bitrue? Are the two platforms that I know of. I think there's a couple others, though. All the relevant stuff is being censored. Jeff, absolutely. Twitter is definitely censoring. Do I think that BICO could end up being the trans-border token between metaverses? Rick, I do not know what BICO is. What is BICO? Biconomy? Ranked 193, market cap 223 million. What is this? Biconomy is a multi-chain relayer protocol that aims to improve user onboarding and transaction experience on decentralized applications. I've never heard of this thing. Interesting. XRP's at 90 cents. Look at you guys spamming the chat like that. XRP, we caught the pump. Let's go. I want us to break that 91 cent level before I get excited. Let's go to the 5 minute. It's at 89. Oh, okay, it wicked up. What did we get? Like one 5 minute candle? Yep. 91.2. Okay. Now we're dumping. Back down to 89. Yep. XRP is wanting to go. I mean, if you zoom out a little bit here, what can we look at? Let's look at the 1 hour chart. Look at the 1 hour. Look at those green candles. That's nice. XRP prediction for end of March. I can't give you a price prediction for that. Yeah. Here's the deal, Jacob. Price prediction end of March, that's too specific. What I can tell you is here's the major timelines to look out for. The case has the potential to wrap up in January. If it doesn't wrap up in January, it goes to trial. Then it could wrap up in like spring. So you're looking at like April, May. If they really, really drug it out, it could be drug out another year. But you have Swift moving all of their 11,000 financial institutions over to ISO 222 protocol by November. So essentially you have the new financial system onboarding all of the new players next year. So, okay, XRP back up at 90 cents. She's doing her thing right now. Let's zoom back in. 5 minute chart. I want to break that 91 cent. That 91.5. Any comment on next.io? I don't know what that is. Haven't taken a look at it. We doing it. What's up, Scott? Next Christmas, yeah. So basically, what I'm telling people is this thing could take a year, but once the case is done, it's going to be a climb to 3 digits. This thing needs to be at 3 digits to start utilizing the utility and the liquidity that it is going to provide for these markets. So we're just waiting for a settlement for the lawsuit to wrap up, and then it's game on. Should we go live with some randoms or what? See what else is happening out here in the streets of TikTok. I don't know. Everybody's doing these battles, and it's like, I don't know. I'm not really. It's not entertaining. At least with Prosperity, we were having a conversation about cryptocurrency while doing a little battle, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of TikTokers now that are just like freaking just doing battles all day. And it's like, you're not that entertaining. You're not that good looking. I don't know. TikTok is TikTok, though. They're going to do their thing. What's up? What's up? How's it going, guys? Yeah. 5 digits in 5 years is my prediction for XRP. 5 digits in 5 years. They're telling us that the Solo, it has actually recovered. Sologenic's actually recovered. Nexo is an exchange. Can you recommend? I don't recommend any exchanges, any wallets. I don't want any liability. I don't want people coming back on me. I can tell you where to get cryptos. I have no affiliate links to any exchanges, no deals with any exchanges or wallets, none of that. But I can tell you that I use Uphold, Coinbase Pro, Qcoin. That's pretty much it. I'm setting up my BitTrue account right now so that I can get IOTA. I should be around the blockchain with BitBoy. I should. BitBoy needs like a real XRP person on around the blockchain. What ratio do I think that we'll get for the Solo airdrop? Less than a tenth, so 0.1 Solo for every XRP, and probably like close to like a 1-to-1 for Solo holders. So for every 1 Solo you hold, you'll get 1. For every 1 XRP, you'll get a tenth of a Solo. And that's based off of the test snapshot that they did like a week or two ago. At that time, it was like 1.5 Sologenic per Solo and 0.13 XRP or for XRP. So as more people are setting up the trust lines for the airdrop, the numbers will decrease. I'm expecting Solo to be about a 1-to-1 ratio, XRP to be a 0.1 Solo for XRP. Oh, nice. Guys, this is super exciting. President Joe Sleepy Creepy Biden announced that they have a new dog named Commander at the White House. That's awesome. Super glad to hear that. Am I participating in the Solo drop? Yes, but I'm not going to be holding Sologenic for the airdrop most likely. I'm looking for Sologenic to pump leading up to the airdrop. I'm going to transfer all my Solo back to XRP, and I will only be holding XRP for the airdrop. I don't even really care about the airdrop, to be honest. I'm trying to catch the pump leading up to it. Send Sabina a request to go live. Where is Sabina at? It says she's co-hosting. Max, we're still sitting in profit on that Sologenic play, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, and I think that we still have another pump to come. There will be a lot of people that are trying to get in on the airdrop right before, especially like the fact that it dumped and that people gave up their Sologenic. That means the ratio goes up again. So as we approach the airdrop and people are seeing that, that's going to make them want to get in because they're going to think that they're going to receive like 1.5 Sologenic for each Solo they hold, or they'll think The example that the Sologenic people put out when they originally announced the airdrop was a 5-to-1 ratio for solo holders. I forget what it was for XRP, but it confused everyone. Everyone thought that they were going to receive 5 Sologenic for each solo that they held. So that's what I thought. And so I moved 1,000 XRP into Sologenic. And then after I realized that that was just an example and that that's not going to be how the airdrop happens. But in the meantime, we have made profit on Sologenic. I pulled out that 1,000 XRP, so I'm just in profit now. But we are waiting to see how this plays out. It's all dependent on how many people set up the trust lines for the airdrop. How much will silver prices go up once hyperinflation is in full effect? I don't know. I've not done any price predictions or really looked at silver, how high it could go. I've heard many 3-digit predictions for silver. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you guys think for silver predictions? Let me know. Also, what do you think for gold predictions? Because I've heard anywhere from 10 to 20,000 an ounce for gold. $100 an ounce for silver. Yeah, I've heard a lot of 3-digit predictions. Breaking news, Binance. Oh, wait, no, this is from June. Binance shouldn't be operating in the UK, the Financial Conduct Authority warned Saturday, a day after Japan's financial regulator issued a similar notice to the cryptocurrency exchange. Binance has just been getting hit hard. This must be Val's old account. I'm looking at Val on Twitter. These are all from June. Where's his other account? Whoa, Adrian on YouTube says $600 for silver next fall. Wow, that's crazy. Why do the Bitcoin maxis not like XRP? Because it's everything that Bitcoin was meant to be plus much more. That's why they don't like it. XRP is the Bitcoin killer. It really is. Val talking about the SEC corruption. Yeah, I need to look up Val. I was looking at his old Twitter, I think. I think he has a new account. Zero Hedge says lower income U.S. consumers have spent their accumulated savings. That's from UBS. Yeah. And that's kind of what I've been saying is that people are broke right now. They have no money to invest into crypto. So retail is not going to pump crypto. Institutional investors are taking profits they're tax loss harvesting and taking profits. So is 10,000 XRP enough? It might do something for you. VeChain, haven't heard much in a while. It's at 8 cents right now. I'm not expecting it to do much. Johnny, thank you for joining us on YouTube. He says, sorry I'm late. I had to drop another $500 on XRP. Let's go. Oh, we got an interesting little post here. Can XRP ever reach $1,000? Here we go. This is exciting. Here we go. Banking payments settlement uses the old technology of SWIFT. SWIFT does $1.2 quadrillion a year. The SWIFT payment settlement takes about 3 to 5 days. XRP is used as an on-demand liquidity for payment settlements international cross borders in 5 seconds. 1.2 quadrillion divided by that 100 billion XRP equals 12,000 per coin. This is a full monopoly of the SWIFT system. So if we overtook all of SWIFT, that would put it at 12,000 per coin. So let's assume that XRP just captures 10% of SWIFT. That's $1,200 per coin. But here's what's critical right here. Apparently and currently in 2021, there are no other crypto coins that are technologically interoperable as a bridge ODL currency. There are no other crypto coins that are fully regulatory compliant with the world leading banks and world governments as a bridge on-demand liquidity currency but XRP. This is what XRP was designed for. Now, here's what's wrong though in this calculation specifically. 1.2 quadrillion is what SWIFT settles every year. Okay, that's a solid number. But what they need to change is the 100 billion XRP for SWIFT. Like I've been telling you guys, they're not going to get 100% of the supply for SWIFT alone. They would have to buy back all of our XRP and everyone would have to sell it off to SWIFT or SWIFT member banks. It's not going to happen. So that's the only part of that calculation that is wrong is that variable right there, 100 billion XRP. They will never get 100 billion XRP to settle SWIFT. So when they do this, they say 1.2 quadrillion divided by 100 billion XRP is 12,000 per coin. So let's assume that XRP just captures 10% of SWIFT. That would be 1,200 per coin. What they should have done is said, let's assume that SWIFT only captures 10% of the XRP supply. Then what price are you at? I should be able to do this mental math. Well, if they only had 10% of the supply, that would be 10 billion. You would times this 12,000 times 10. Because it would be only a tenth of the supply for this network. So that would put it at 120,000 per coin. If they had 10 billion XRP and they were settling all of SWIFT's volume, that would put it at 120,000 per coin. Now, if they only had 10 billion XRP for SWIFT and XRP was only settling 10% of SWIFT transactions, then we would be at that 12,000 per coin. So when we say XRP is going to 5 digits, the simple math is right there for you. The conservative number is 5 digits when you look at these numbers. If they only get 10% of the circulating supply and only 10% of SWIFT is settled on XRP, we're still at 12,000 per coin. Why are we investing in any other cryptocurrency? Not financial advice. Amir says XRP is dead. Don't see how the total dollar transaction in SWIFT has anything to do with the value of XRP. Well, what it has to do with is the liquidity. So there's a $5 trillion daily volume in SWIFT. So that's actual payment volume settlement happening. That's not just like Bitcoin where it's a store of value and there's $1 trillion in Bitcoin's market cap. No, this is $5 trillion exchanging hands, not just sitting idle as a store of value. This is transaction volume, payments being settled back and forth from one country to the next. 11,000 financial institutions that Swift has in its network. And let's go conservative. Let's go conservative. If they only get 10% of the supply, that's 10 billion XRP to settle Swift alone. And then if XRP is only settling 10% of Swift transactions, you're still at a 5-digit price. And then you do the burn rate. With XRP moving $5 trillion per day, you're going to be burning up XRP as well. So then we have less supply. So basically when this happens, you will be an XRP god. Man, I try every day. I try to find ways to disprove our theories. Are we crazy? Let's get out of the echo chamber. Let's listen to other people. But this is just like conservative estimates for overtaking Swift. Amir says those are just theories. But the thing is, Amir, is there is a Swift patent that includes XRP in it. So it's not just theories, bro. There is a patent done by, what's the Identity, I think is the company that got the patent. But basically, it's a Swift patent that includes XRP in it. And then I just shared a news article from Swift telling us that they're updating to the new standard, the new ISO 222 protocol messaging standard by November. And now we know that XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, and Algorand are all ISO compliant. So all of the rest of these cryptos are not compliant. The 11,000 institutions that move $5 trillion daily will not be using the shitcoins that everyone else is holding. They're going to be using these protocols that are within compliance. That is not a theory. That is what Swift is telling us. It is not a theory. It's included in the patents. That is not a theory. We have over 400 partnerships with Ripple and banks and financial institutions. That is not a theory. We have Ripple working with 50 central banks. I love you though, Amir. You're a good guy. And you're going to come back one day and you're going to be like, all right, man, you were right. You were right. Your theories were true. They did play out. I wish I didn't sell my XRP at $1. Look at this tweet right here. The people are just as important as the tech. Ripple has spent a decade building relationships, meeting banks where they are at, not forcing on-demand liquidity XRP on them. And that's what's critical. They're onboarding all these banks and financial institutions without having to force XRP. Okay, they have a suite of technology offerings for these banks. But XRP just makes it even more efficient. It saves them even more money. And that's why they're going to use it. That is, I need to save that. Let's save. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. We need to save, add image to photos. That is awesome. Yeah. I'm about to put out another TikTok about XRP to 5 digits after that. Solos at 421. Let's go. Amir wants to create an NFT for me. That's awesome, man. Solo. Let's take a look. Coin market cap is lagging on Sologenic. It's still showing 392 for me. Johnny, great question, Johnny. He says, is there a scenario you've seen where ISO 222 goes live before November? There is. Swift said that they completed the tests, so now they're ready to onboard their clients now. They all have the ability to opt in, is what they're calling it. They have the ability to opt in to that new messaging protocol, which is what ISO 222 is all about. It's all about the transactions and the messages between banks. And it's about comprising rich data behind these transactions. And so, yeah, 11,000 institutions under Swift's network, 4 billion accounts in over 200 countries have the ability to opt in now. Max, we just got the update. Solo is back at 420. Let's go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Is this financial advice? No, this is not financial advice. This is just sharing information, having a good time, having a couple cold ones. I have nothing to sell you guys. I just want to tell you the truth about this cryptocurrency space. 99% of cryptos are going away. No other crypto is positioned like XRP is to dominate the new financial system. We have the documents, we have the partnerships, we have all the proofs. Not financial advice. Am I still paying taxes? Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay them way too much taxes. I might have to do a giveaway just to lower my tax bill. What do you guys think? I might have to give away a chunk of change here. I need another write-off. We're going on 3 hours and 22 minutes. Let's go. Just wait till the marathon 24/7 stream starts once XRP reaches $2. Amir says giveaway is not a write-off. If it's used for promotion, how could I not write that off, bro? Crypto Mob says my NFTs didn't sell, so they're all write-offs. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Go by Pelt. What's up with this Nancy Pelosi token, guys? Do you think it's the real deal? You think the Nancy Pelosi token's the real deal? I don't know. Yeah. Not financial advice. I wish them the best. I hope it works out. I am worried. Max, let's go. We're making XRP off that Sologenic play. Raise awareness for insider trading. That's what the Nancy Pelosi token is. You guys believe that? You think something's actually going to be done in regards to that? You think that they're actually going to do something with that money that they raise? I should get the creator on and talk to him about it. I should get him on and give him a fair take. That's like, I have to be the bad guy here on TikTok and actually hold these guys accountable. And that's why they don't like me. Talk to Adam. He invested in it. Yeah, well, Adam also invested in some other bullshit too. So shout out to Crypto Adam. Do I stake VVS? No, I don't do any staking yet. I know a lot of people have been talking about VVS. What are you guys getting on that return on VVS? It's down 10% today. I know the VVS hype has been real. Market cap's only at 126 million, so it's still relatively small. What's the returns on VVS right now? Steven says America has been really dumbed down. Yeah, dude. Crypto is a perfect example of that. $456% for your VVS. Nice. I hope it works out. Remember, with all these staking DeFi degenerate gambling plays, which is exactly what they are, take out your initial investment, please. I'm not here to give you financial advice, but please take out your initial investment out of these Ponzi schemes. Okay? And then let the rest ride, do whatever you want to do. But please take out your initial investment. Delilah says, thank you so much for the live stream, calling it a night. Thank you guys. We've been on for 3.5 hours. Just pumping out that solid cryptocurrency content, covering the current events, the news of the day, which Sleepy Creepy has a new dog at the White House, in case you were wondering. Commander is the new puppy at the White House. Oh, there she is.
We made it. Let's go.
I thought you had gone to bed.
No, I've been waiting this whole time. Ask everyone in my life. I'm like, let's go, Zach.
How are you doing tonight, Sabina?
Good. How are you? Yes, Zach is here. Welcome.
I'm getting in my last marathon live streams before the baby gets here. I've been on for 3 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Amir said hello.
Who does?
Amir.
Oh, Amir, yeah. Yeah, I was telling Amir why XRP is going to go to 10,000. He wasn't having it.
No. He's telling me to buy algo.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to the restroom real quick, and then I'll be right back.
All right.
I've been drinking too many...
I'm sure you have hundreds of viewers in there right now.
Yeah, you got to keep everyone entertained. We have 1:30. The pressure is on, Sabina.
I have 8 people in here.
They'll come over and show some love.
I hope. I'm a part of the family too, guys.
No way. Oh my God. There's someone in my TikTok chat that just said they're from Birch Bay. That's literally where I live.
Oh, wow. That's scary.
Mega Mama. Do I know you? I probably know you. If you live in Birch Bay, I know you.
Stay here, guys. Everybody from Zach's Live, get over here.
The locals are finding me.
Let him stay in his live by himself. Oh, go to the bathroom. Go. I gotta talk to them.
Okay. Wait 1 second.
Okay.
If you guys go over to Sabina's chat, behave yourself.
No, don't. No rules in mind, but let's play a trick on Zach. I'm sure he's
I heard that.
Yeah, jerk. Everyone from his live, leave and come to mine. Let's just do that. Your channel is much more entertaining than Zach's. Ooh, I know you heard that. Dude's been on for 3 hours. That's hilarious. Oh, thank you for the rose. No, seriously, everybody from his, come over here, now, before he comes back from the bathroom. So we're gonna battle now. I'm in, yay, stay, don't go. I'm here, yay, Jay. Just switched, welcome. Whoever switched, it just switched. You're gonna get blocked? Why am I gonna get blocked? Hey, Wyoming, you agree on algo? I came over. Yes, guys, yes. Hurry up. Missy.
Okay.
All right, he's back, guys.
Let's get it.
All right, I'm ready.
What the hell were you telling them while I was gone?
I know you heard nothing, but do you see maybe a difference in your viewers?
Yeah, I lost a few.
Oh, a few, excuse me. Okay, let's do this.
Wait, did you already battle Parabolic tonight?
I did not. No, he's very busy battling other people. But I did battle his wife, if that counts. and I think I won. I
Nice.
forgot.
Nice. This is my last battle for the night because Bay says that it's my bedtime, so I'm in trouble.
Yeah. You gotta get used to. No, you know what? Get used to staying up because once the baby comes, forget it.
Yeah. So, did you see the XRP's been pumping, or at least like going up?
Yesterday it was.
Today, like just in the last like couple hours.
Oh really? No, I wasn't looking to lose you. Maybe when.
No, I don't fucking want to say hi.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody, just keep coming over here. Keep coming over here. He's gone. Let's go. Let's go. Emergency plug. Yeah, I need one. I need a sniper. Emergency plug.
Wait, what's the score? Oh my gosh, I'm losing.
Yeah. But I'm sure you have a sniper over there. You're winning all the time, Zach. You're always winning. Always win. Yes. Let me win for once.
I'll let you have one.
I hope I don't lose a mirror. Shit.
Guys, let's let Sabina win. Let's give her a few bucks.
Yeah, thanks. No, I don't give a crap about these battles. Jesus.
Did you see that Sologenic is pumping again? Do you have Sologenic?
Yes.
Back up at $4.30.
Yes, thank you. Let me see.
It was getting a little scary there for a second.
Oh my god, I know. I know. I was like, uh-oh. I don't know. I'm really excited for this drop, though.
Yeah, I'm excited for the pump before the airdrop.
Oh my god. Oh yes. Soon. It's on the 24th? No?
Yep.
Yep.
Add image to photos.
Oh my god, thank you.
What the hell just happened? Oh my god. Okay, we were gonna give you this one anyways. It's fine.
No, you weren't.
Everyone go donate to Sabina, and I want to make sure that you can afford Discord next month. So everyone give Sabina.
Oh my god, why are you talking like that? You act like I live on a street.
I'm just kidding,
Go
Sabina.
donate.
I'm just kidding.
You're funny. Fucked up. Everybody go donate to Zach. No, I'm just kidding. Get over here. Come over. One battle and that's it. Oh, what was that? What was that?
Money gun.
Nice.
Is
He is being very nice.
I'm looking at these top charts. I need 150,000 diamonds to reach the top 99.
Damn, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, He does.
So the top person has received 1.3 million diamonds. Gracie. I was watching her stream earlier. Oh,
I don't get.
we got some big gifts.
Oh my
Magic.
God.
Thank
Who
you.
is gifting you?
I don't know. Someone
Damn,
pulled up.
Yusuf, get up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got snipers. Sniper gang. Oh, you got loaded up.
Snipers. Yes. Thank you very much. That was fun.
Congratulations. You did beat me.
Thank you. And I will always beat you.
Only because I told everyone to support you.
Okay. Thank you, Zach. It was fun.
All right. Yeah, I better get off to bed before I get into much more trouble.
Have a good night.
All right. We'll see you, Sabina. Take care.
Bye.
All right, YouTube, TikTok. Appreciate you guys for staying with me for 3 hours on the stream tonight. 3.5 hours. Yeah, I got in trouble for this one. Anyways, I appreciate all of you guys. We will see you in the next one. Take care. God bless. And please, can we please catch an all-season pump? My CoinMarketCap is glitching out right now. Not sure why my computer's glitching out. But anyways, for the 17 of you on YouTube, I appreciate all of you. We will see you in the next one. TikTok, thank you. Take care and good night.